Welcome to Catholic Game Nights. Tonight we'll be playing Blood on the Clocktower, a game of good against evil, a game of blue against red, a game of deception, calculating, and murder mystery.
I know, but you're not believing me.
You're bluffing!
Players with blue tokens are on the good team. They have many teammates, but they don't know who those teammates are. The good team wins if they can find the leader of the evil team and execute them.
I lied to Yuha.
She's totally lied
Her
to me.
Yuha was dead.
I was shocked and appalled.
Players with red tokens are on the evil team. They have few teammates, but they do know who their teammates are. The evil team wins if they can keep their leader alive and pick off players one by one until there are only 2 players left alive, one of which must be their leader.
Peter, question. Peter, quick question.
Can you put your eyes in the skull?
Yeah, can you? Quick question.
Thank you. All right, yes, your question.
If it happens again, we kill Majora.
It's a game of numbers versus information.
I was gonna win that clock tower, but then I got
We're just gonna be in a stalemate this whole. We're stuck in this game forever.
But one more thing. Players have special abilities in this town. Maybe some players have a clue about who is good or who is evil. Maybe they have some way of slowing the other team down. Or maybe they're just handicapped. Welcome to our town. Let's see who's in it.
I love the justice system here where the person with their head on the block can be like, no, I nominate that person. And they're like, oh, fair enough, and shuffle them out.
What is a pucka? Yes, let me explain all the roles. Should we start? We'll just start at 12 o'clock. We've got Yuha is the virgin. The first time you are nominated, if the nominator is a townsfolk, they are executed immediately. So the virgin has a power to confirm for sure that somebody is in fact a townsfolk. Nobody else can be we're definitely making Majora the drunk. Nobody else can be executed in that way. So it's a very clean guarantee. Jacob is the goblin. If you publicly claim to be the goblin when nominated and are executed that day, your team wins. So this is, it's a game of chicken. And anybody on the evil team can always claim goblin. Anybody on the good team can always claim goblin. So when somebody is on the block, sometimes they'll just throw in, hey, and also I'm the goblin, regardless of what team they are, just because they don't want to get executed. Red versus blue, what a throwback. The town crier. Each night after the first night, you learn if a minion nominated today. That's as simple as that. So we'll have to keep an eye on if minions nominate, specifically any days that Jacob nominates, since he is the minion. We'll need to tell Coach Antor a yes. If Jacob doesn't nominate, we'll tell him a no. The Oracle. Each night you learn how many dead players are evil. Very powerful. Pretty straightforward. Yenza is the minstrel. When a minion dies by execution, all other players except travelers are drunk until dusk tomorrow. I just realized the minstrel is a throwaway role. The minstrel does nothing when when the goblin is in when the only minion is a goblin. So we'll make her the drunk because her role is useless. So that drunk monk is really funny. I didn't want to bring back the drunk monk, but I think the drunk minstrel works better. So in a different game, like this won't apply here, but in a different game, then whenever the good team nominates and whenever the good team executes a minion, then you can tell because there's no deaths that night, things like that. So this will be helpful. It will be helpful that we're giving the drunk role to somebody who is already kind of has a worthless role. Sorry, Jens, I didn't think that through. Erky is the sage. If the demon kills you, you learn that it is one of 2 players. So that's kind of huge. Good. Majora is the monk. Each night after the first night, choose a player, not yourself. They are safe from the demon tonight. Safe means they also cannot be poisoned. I really want to play more D&D. I have a meeting. Is it this Tuesday or next Tuesday about D&D? Should be a good time. There's a couple interactions here that I didn't really think about, like the monk and the pucka. Each night choose a player. They are poisoned. The previously poisoned player dies, then becomes healthy. So somebody wouldn't be able to be poisoned. I'll have to look up. I might need to Google something about the pucka. Okay. So we're gonna be asking Clara, even on night 1, who she wants to poison. They'll be poisoned that night. What happens? What happens? I'm thinking of some edge cases that could be complicated. What happens when a pucka kills a sage? The virgin. The first time, oh no, I already did that. And Jacob is the goblin. If you publicly claim to be the goblin when nominated and are executed that day, your team wins. So that's the evil team. That's the good team. That's everybody. Can I join the game finally? What? Oh, the D&D game. I need to talk to Kevin about that. It's all over the place right now. The 3 bluffs are the mayor, the flower girl, or the chef. The flower girl is a powerful information role that gets information every night. The chef gets starting information, and the mayor is trying to tell people, don't kill me, so that he can get to the final 3 and get a mayor win. So that is the town. I want to take a second real quick to ask Google, blood on the clock tower, pucka kills the sage. Monk and soldier protect our day from whatever. That the protecting character now says can't be killed by the demon. So poison inflicted by the demon or other effects of the demon will work on these characters. That's interesting, but it says is safe. Yeah. So in my reading, somebody who's poisoned by a pucka but protected by a monk would be protected from the poison. But they would be the previously. That's confusing. All right. Yeah. Hopefully that just doesn't come up. Made some bad choices. Sage and pucka. So at the time that the sage gets their information, they'll be healthy. So they should get healthy information if they're killed by the pucka, I believe. What are the requirements to be involved in the game? Douglas, we could get you in. As long as you're a decent human being and you're above 18, we can get you in. Simple as. That's all we're looking for. All right, let's start giving away information.
Well, fine.
So I wonder who's strategically gonna come out and say that they're a baddie baby.
A baddie baby.
A baddie baby.
Wait,
A
is that
goblin?
gonna be you? What would be the strategy there?
There is no strategy. The strategy is just shooting
Oh,
the dart.
Chaos? Yeah.
She's chaotic evil. That's her D&D.
Oh no!
Whoa, wait a second. I just saw the puka. She was a
What?
player, because I haven't read my things. They are poisoned.
Oh yeah.
The previously poisoned player dies. So if somebody dies, we know that they were poisoned the last night and then
No.
becomes healthy?
No, it's a
Yeah,
web
well,
app.
the
Yes.
first day, they don't get an option to do it because Peter dies the first day.
Right.
So the earliest somebody will die by puka would be when we wake up on day 3.
Okay.
Day
Well, so
two.
here's the
no,
thing.
they select.
no.
They poison someone day the first.
Oh,
day,
do they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then second night,
and
somebody
then they
dies.
die the next. Yes.
But when it says
Whereas
they
the
become
imp doesn't
healthy,
give-
Oh,
Wait,
yes,
no,
the
no.
imp is
The
the one that
poison
does
effect
Okay,
goes
Well,
away.
cool.
The
I'm
poison
curious.
effect on their ability goes away.
It'd be so messy, you guys. Oh my god.
So,
But
because
my
I
question is-
ask questions
uh-huh.
about that healthy part too, because you can come back to life. So that's why
In this game, you can come
yeah.
back to life. How?
Well, that's what I was told was the reason why it had that. I don't know if
Oh.
this custom script is exactly set up that
Maybe.
way.
Yeah, we're maybe missing a role that goes along with the puka.
No, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That sounds like a rules question. So the reason that the puka, we're asking about the puka rule.
Puka.
reading.
Being
The
healthy again.
puka, the
Uh-huh.
fifth Teletubby, the puka. Each night, choose a player. They are poisoned. The previously poisoned player dies, then becomes healthy. So they die, but then they are no longer poisoned, and that's important because some characters' abilities work when they're dead, or maybe there's a reason they wouldn't have died. So it's putting an end to when they're poisoned, in case that should apply. Or as Yuha said, if somebody comes back to life, like for all of those reasons, it's important to know when poisoning ends.
There's a bad person that what's the one that you killed, the Zomboul, where somebody you killed might come back to life.
I forget, is there
That's the Shabaloth. The Zomboul dies twice.
is there a person that would
This
heal
sounds
someone from being poisoned? I feel like we need a physician.
We had a custom
Yeah.
character called the Doctor once upon a time.
Okay, maybe that's what I was
And we killed him the first day.
Yeah, he didn't last long.
Oh yeah.
Good old
You know,
Mr.
the town that
Wigster.
can't catch a break killed their doctor the first day.
Oof.
All right. Well,
Lovely.
cool. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Winning Papa.
Good morning, YouTube. I have an announcement. Thank you all for coming to Ravenswood Bluff on the occasion of my funeral. I thought this was going to be a getaway weekend. It is, in fact, a funeral. There is a bamboozler amongst you, a malefactor, and so my final will and testament clearly reads, "Please find the bamboozler and execute them." So if you would be so kind.
Very lovely.
Oh, I thought that was a role that I was picking up on. Like,
No, also,
I was like, wait a minute. I need to read
hey
Bamboozler.
everyone. I have an announcement to make. I would like to come out about my role.
You guys have 10 minutes to discuss.
I'm
what
a
is the
minstrel.
You're what?
I'm a minstrel.
What does it mean?
Why would you say that to
it
the whole
means-
town?
it
all
means-
other players are drunk until dusk tomorrow.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, great.
boy.
So if we, here's what I'm thinking. If we're gonna execute anyone, I should be first
That's
because as long as I'm alive, if we execute a minion, which is something we're gonna want to do, then everyone's drunk. Except that, from what I understand, we won't really get an indicator, right? We might execute a minion, and then people will be drunk until dusk tomorrow. So until the next day. So I don't think that I'm safe to have alive. I don't understand what the strategy of my role is, which is something that, like I said, we could have talked to Peter about, and I could have gotten some help with that. But he gives rules clarifications, but doesn't give strategy clarifications. So I'm just gonna.
You could
The
use
reason-
it to verify a minion, basically.
Yeah, I think
is
the
the strategy
strategy
on it.
is if you have somebody that has like an active ability that you know works or knows work under certain requirements. If you believe, for example, that Claw is the minion and we executed her, the next day you can try and have
That
your
includes-
ability
yeah.
activate and see, like maybe activate in a way that you know, like I know Major is good, and my thing like would pair off of him and be like, okay, so
I
it's
the
all.
thing
You could
is-
also.
I want to add in here, like, I think the philosophy of the minstrel and why it exists. Keep in mind, like, when everyone becomes drunk, that includes the evil team, which is why the minstrel is a townsfolk and not an outsider.
Okay.
Interesting. Maybe we don't kill me, so then we could accidentally save some lives.
Yes,
know,
but
You
with
could also use
alcohol.
it to Puka versus Imp. So if you execute a minion and then a good person still dies that night, you know that you had a Puka and not an Imp. Because the Puka's
Okay.
I
victim would have
understand
been
'cause
the
I had the
poison
same
person from
question.
yesterday who now would have died.
True.
Fellas, this is tripping me up because every time you guys say Puka, it reminds me of the name that my mom still calls me to this day, which is Pookie.
Oh, yes, we're keeping.
So I'm like,
Puka
oh, I'm
then.
sorry.
Suspicious.
Okay, so
So
So-
sussy.
all right, I guess we're gonna chat. Bye.
All right.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Oh, that was fast.
My role also, so that way we don't have a repeat of when you had this role. I am the virgin. So
Oh, no.
let's not have the repeat of the last
Okay.
night, but in reverse.
Oh, no.
So, gotcha. So you're the virgin.
Yes.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
hopefully a minion tries to nominate me, because it only works, I believe, if the town folks does it. So if a minion or so if somebody nominates me and they don't die instantly, we can then hopefully get them out, and maybe your minstrel singing song. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
wait a
then it
second.
will work.
Remind me, virgin. Wait. It's
So the
only the
virgin-
nomination part, right?
The virgin is the first time you are nominated. If the nominator is a townsfolk, they are executed immediately.
Okay, so it's not the saint is the one where. Okay, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. That sounds fun. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
So there we go.
All right.
We have.
I just
Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, cool. Sounds
Yeah,
good. Thank you.
hopefully,
if Yenza
hopefully nothing
dominates
happens to you now.
Yuha,
Well, I
it's
guess
gonna
they already
cause
would have had to
chaos.
have picked whoever it was that's gonna die tomorrow. So
Yeah.
we'll just see.
But yeah, I don't know.
I said, oh no.
Okay, so
Um,
we both have information rules that we'll find out more info tomorrow.
Right, and let's
Um,
meet up again then, and if we have
yeah,
relevant
yeah, that
information,
works.
I'm fine with sharing my role tomorrow.
But if we
Let's see what the evil
Don't-
up to.
if we use her role to test if there's a minion or not, could it just be that maybe a good person accidentally gets killed that we maybe wanted to save? Is that really the only downside to it? Because if there's no major downsides to keeping her alive, we may as well do it.
Like,
Are you talking about Yenza?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we've
Yeah.
only got one minion in the script, and like her thing only kicks in if that minion dies by execution.
Mm-hmm.
So that's assuming that there's no reason for the big bad to kill their own demon for some reason, or
I mean, she would have no reason to have us kill her if she was bad, right? Like there would be no prerogative there, right?
Well, I think
I'm
the only
also-
prerogative is if there was a Scarlet Woman and
Mm.
she just wanted to. But then again, if you're the big bad, why would you? That's only a last
saying,
resort kind of thing, or
That's what I'm
if you're
saying.
found out,
Right
right?
off the bat, right off the
Oh,
rip, right?
it's
Like,
it would be such a Yenza thing though to she makes these strong plays, and I'm going
does.
could she just be
Look
a
at them
spy and
sear-
happy to hop off the
sewing
train
it
early?
out.
Mhm.
She's seen everything she needs to see.
what's the
I
benefit
noticed
there,
you-
though?
Because she's seen all her information, and then she gets into all our trust as I'm a good player. I got killed early, and oh me, I'm so dumb.
So
I
then-
couldn't
so then
remember
we
all
trust-
that information.
So then we
she's-
trust
oh,
anything that she says from then on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We can't be too trusting of that claim.
I feel like she's really good at this game, so I wouldn't put a big brain play past her.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
on all the levels.
Yeah,
That's
all
amazing.
times.
yeah.
Everyone's suspicious of
I
Yenza.
don't
She's
play
gonna
this
be so
game enough
mad.
to know what's going on.
No, I know. I really got a strategy with this. I just
I
want to
just
let people
barely,
talk.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I guess we're waiting for more people to pop around town.
Yeah,
Coach,
well,
I
everyone's
guess-
at the tower. We could just invade it.
are we allowed to? I don't
Yeah,
think
why
we
not?
should
It's in
invade
it's
the
in
tower.
free, it's
Nah.
in free range.
It is in free range. I'm
Alright,
alright
bye.
staying here. All right.
So,
Tower invasion.
Hi, baby.
The tower is the
actually-
place to be.
have a really important question to ask.
Yes.
Townsfolk or outsider? We're looking for an outsider. Does anyone? We should just have one. So instead of saying "Who are you? Who are you?" Is anyone here among us an outsider? Because this is all of us.
This is tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any? If no one is an outsider, that means we
That
have a
means
drunk.
we have a drunk. Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, I got one.
good call out.
So is everyone
Alright.
really wanting to hold to their not an outsider?
Yeah, if you're an
claim?
outsider, you're causing one of us to believe that we're drunk. So if you're an outsider, you should please come out as our outsider.
Eh?
Nope.
Eh?
Okay, we have a drunk.
Okay, we have a drunk.
have drunk.
Or an outsider that
We
wants to
have
be
drunk.
quiet.
We have drunk.
I do know
I
drunk.
guess we did.
Is
We
it
did all
me?
want to get the booze. Is it you?
Is it me?
Yeah.
I'm pretty lightweight.
The only a good way to find out is if you have been given a role that gives you information and then later you find out that that information is totally wrong. That's a pretty good indicator.
Well,
unfortunately, we also have the puka, and we also have me. So we have a lot of reason for people to get false information.
Well, on the upside, we haven't executed anybody, so your role.
Yeah, but I'm saying like later on that might mess
and the
with you.
public hasn't kicked in by
Everyone's
now,
here.
but also no one can verify their information from this round.
Yeah, so
yet,
we're
really.
gonna have a drunk today. We have a drunk and a poisoned person because of the puka.
Yes.
Well, that's fun.
How do they know it's a puka?
Oh, man.
What is a
Going back
puka?
to
I'm so confused.
A puka is
It's the
not
Erky's
a name.
nickname.
Is what?
Does anybody believe they were poisoned last night? Anybody get information the first night that they think
that is
could be
poisoned
wrong?
and
All right.
drunk.
Well, did anybody get information last night? I think is an easier question. Because if it was a okay.
I think there's going to be a lot more information. I think there's going to be a lot more information tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, guys. I just
yeah.
came out and I told you who I was, and everyone else.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
like
Maybe
it.
we
I'm
have
just also just kidding.
information that we
I-
don't want to share yet. Maybe,
Yeah, no, I
maybe
totally
we don't
support
wanna do
that. I did say that. I did say that we have rules that should be protected. So yeah, I get
Keep
that.
it.
Amazing.
Squished in that little room together.
The tower got very crowded very
It
quickly.
did.
See
Oh,
what they
well,
wanna
she was
talk
saying about how there could be reasons to keep a secret, so I figured that's a good Lord of the Rings.
I think they're assuming worst case
Gotcha.
scenario.
But
They're scared of
did
the
you get
puka.
any info? Since obviously you're a townsfolk, I won't start off with that question.
I did not get any info last night. Did you?
I did.
Options. Oh shoot.
All
Uh-oh.
four, isn't it? Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, gang.
Hi.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
I start gossiping.
Yeah.
Sure.
Gossip.
Aha, yes. Wait, is there? Yeah. I'm gossiping. And I'm gonna gossip that Clara got information last night.
What? I totally didn't hint at that. Also, what does the gossip thing mean?
There's not even a gossip on this script.
I just want to gossip, guys.
I mean, juggle.
Look, there is a juggler on the script. If you're
I
looking.
would like to juggle.
I would like
Is
to
it gossip or is it goblin?
There's not a goblin on here, but to be honest, I thought there was a gossip. I don't know what I was looking for.
I was
I
gonna
would like
wait
to
for you to
juggle.
finish and see if anybody else
Right,
also wanted to
I
gossip.
did finish. Oh, I see.
I would like to gossip. Not gossip. Juggle. Shush. Juggle. I want to juggle. I want to
You can
juggle.
juggle without being the juggler?
Yeah,
I also wanna juggle.
it protects the juggler. So, but I am the juggler, so don't worry about it. I would like to guess that Clara, is the chef. Is that what, right? Yeah. Clara is the chef, and Erky is the town crier. Yuha is absolutely the drunk. Okay, all right. And Coach is the sage.
You guys
No,
are
I-
Very much.
I'm a gossiping juggler, and I'm going
I juggle
Uh,
secrets.
that Quirky is the puka, that B is a librarian, Jacob is an oracle, and Majora is a monk.
This is like round two.
I-
How are you guys throwing out these random
I would
freaking
like to-
assignments?
My knowledge
I would like
knows
to
no
juggle,
bounds.
and don't no one take this personally. I would like to juggle Yuha as the imp, Majora also as the imp, Clara as the imp, and Erky as the imp.
This sounds like you're
You
upset
can
by
juggle
something,
5
Jacob.
people if you want. If you
Also-
want.
I will juggle myself as the drunk
Okay.
then, and those four as
Also-
the imp.
Also, I must say, you guys have some pretty bad poker faces. 'Cause when,
Oh,
like,
do
when,
we?
when anyone was being accused, like half of you were like,
It is very funny when people are wrong, B.
Yeah, haha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
B.
Major would also like to juggle.
Mhm.
Yenza as minstrel. Jacob as drunk. Coach as Scarlet Woman. Erky as flower girl. and Clara as investigator.
Thank you
Can
very
I
much.
just point out that the rest of us were being like such cheese balls, and Majora always, whenever Majora, we are always juggling in a cheese ball way, and Majora always juggles with such business and intent. I have so much respect. Every time
He's here
Majora
to
juggles,
win.
I feel so stupid about my own juggling. I'm like, I should have done
I
better.
feel confident.
I think mine to be easy to remember. Like,
Right.
What is this? What is this juggling thing? I'm so confused.
It's one of the roles. So we have potentially somebody among us who's a juggler, and they can guess up to 5 people and say this person is this role, this is this, and then Peter will come and tell them if they were correct, not about
How many
specific
they were
ones,
correct
but-
on.
Yeah, how many
Peter,
were
you
correct.
got your work cut out for you. That was a lot of juggling.
Well,
Yeah,
I only have
so-
to go talk to the
Do it
real
to
juggler.
one.
Yes.
Oh,
So
I
the thing
see.
is,
But
juggler is
I
very
treat
powerful.
everybody like I take notes on everybody so that because I don't want to give
Wait,
it
so a
tell.
bunch of people were bluffing just now.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There can only be
Because
one
the
juggler.
juggler finds out their
Yeah, but
information
all
at
our-
night, so if only one person juggled, the big bad could just kill them that night and they'd never find out their information.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a bunch
They
of
protect-
people juggle so that the big bad doesn't know who the real juggler
It's
is.
I would like to
Hey,
juggle
Dude,
that
that's
all
the
of you are
perfect
baddie
now.
babies and I am a goody baby.
Dude, I'm so not smart enough for this
Up
game.
to
You guys
5.
are way too smart.
All right, excellent. Nominations are now open.
I would like to juggle Peter as dead.
You already
sorry.
juggled. Too bad you can't.
Not
Uh,
really. Does anyone want to do a Kevining?
Like I feel.
Kill me,
comfortable
bros.
with
Oh, kill me.
executing tonight. I think. I
Okay.
don't think. I correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we got much today.
No, I
Mhm.
don't think so.
Oh,
And
Jacob,
we'll only. I
sweet
know we will
naive.
have a death soon, but like we'll only have a poisoning tomorrow. So,
Also, yeah, whoever dies tonight can know that they were poisoned
Or-
last night.
Actually, sorry, we will know.
Well,
if
not
we're gonna be able to-
necessarily, because
Why
if
not?
we have an imp,
Oh,
the imp
that's true.
would pick anyway. So really,
It's
we're
not,
only gonna
I'm saying it
know-
like it's a puka game for sure. Yeah,
And
that's
they
true.
could
That's true.
they could hold off. The imp could disguise by holding off tonight and then going the next.
No,
night.
if it's puka, they
Someone's
would
already
have gotten
poisoned.
poisoned last night, so they would still die tonight.
I'm
Oh.
confused.
Because we have a flower girl and a town crier, I would say we should have at least one person nominate and at least one person vote, just in case those roles are in play.
Okay.
Okay.
So nominate,
will
but not to
nominate.
execute.
I would
Okay.
nominate not to execute Claw.
Why?
Because you're the first person I saw and the first person to choose yourself today.
You know what? You know what?
You hot.
You know, fine. Make my life
What
easier.
happened in the?
Well, this is not for death.
Okay,
This
yeah.
is just for the sake
I'd
of
vote
nominating.
to execute.
All of
I'm
my.
getting some awkward.
Wait,
social,
actually-
I'm getting some interesting social reads.
So we do
From
need
Claire
some
over
people
there.
to vote, but we don't want the vote to pass.
I can vote.
Because
I
the-
can vote.
All of my little icons turned like cleared. And now
Wait,
they're,
are we
like-
gonna get the pointy clock hand of death?
Oh, is there a nomination?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
nominated.
Yuha nominated
Claw.
Clara.
You nominated Clara.
Also,
okay.
Yuha, funny story. I almost nominated you without thinking. I just love you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Yuha, do you want to make the case?
You're welcome.
So Clara over there, and she's got the glasses and the hat, almost like me. It's almost like we're evil twins.
Evil. Evil.
Hang on, you
Hold
guys
on.
have to say? You guys have to say?
No, I was just
Amazing.
pointing out the attributes that you have that I also am having, so that way it's not really like,
She's missing the tie.
anything different.
Uh-huh.
Which doesn't have a tie, so then that would just make it
Ooh.
see them anti-non-tires. So
I'm sorry. I gotta vote against the
Yeah, that's-
non-tire.
That's pretty sus.
Clara, your response.
For the record, I went and got a tie. So.
Oh, good. Well, you know, if kept alive, I will find a tie equivalent. No, I don't have a tie
Oh,
equivalent,
what-
but I'll think
oh.
about it. dream
Lies,
about it.
Clara lies.
You can also call her from Panara. Excellent. We have 8 people alive. That means we need 4 votes to put Clara on the block.
Do it.
Daddy baby.
oh, wait, okay,
One.
well we have
2, 3 is not enough. Any other nominations today?
Almost is never enough.
We just want to do it one at a time, right? Because then we'll get clearer answers.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think we should do 2.
You want
I want to incite chaos. Yes, I would like if someone else nominated too.
Coach is ready to put people out to pasture. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, I nominate Coach.
Yeah!
Nominate Coach. Tell us about it.
GG's.
I support all movements towards chaos, and I will never not support chaos. That is my my reason.
Coach, your response.
I appreciate the nomination, although I don't want to win it. So I would like to not die because I get some info that I want. But yeah.
Okay.
Oh, info roll. Okay.
All right. Four to put Coach on the block. Bren is asking in the chat. Oh, that's one. Chaos. Is it time for Riot?
That's our Riot. Yeah.
One is
I
not
think
enough.
In this
Any other
town,
nominations
it's always time
today?
to Riot, because
Jens is
how
taking
are things
notes.
being run?
I missed a lot of words because I was writing. I can't do so many words at once. What did we say? Okay, cool. Nope.
I don't know because I was typing as well, so
I was also, yeah.
Words and words don't know. Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, Betty by time.
I'm gonna go
All right.
grab a drink
Final
from the
call
fridge.
for nominations then. Closing in 5. Nominations closed. No one is executed today, and we'll send you all to bed. Thank you very much.
Peter, I have a technical issue. No.
Do you have a technical issue?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Papa.
Here, I'll request a chat with
You
you.
laughed?
Hey, what's up?
So on the main grimoire screen, all of the I can't click on the circles for people anymore to label them or assign them. Like they're now circles with like a clock in it, and I can't click them or anything. They're smaller circles.
But technically,
Sorry.
I get to kill someone tonight.
Okay.
Sorry, I messed up there.
Okay.
Press spacebar. You should be,
They're all like blank circles. Even mine's a blank circle. I mean, now I see my assignment, but in the main thing, it doesn't show mine, and anything I can't assign stuff to anybody else.
try refreshing your browser.
Okay.
And maybe that helps. You can ask around. I'm not super familiar with the I don't know, the player perspective of how to assign tokens.
I see. Okay.
So ask around and see if
I was able to a second ago, but now I can't click them.
Oh, if you were able to do a second ago, then it's probably just a bug. Refresh your browser. Sometimes it glitches out. There's still a
Okay.
beta with this app.
I'll try it.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Dough, because there's like cookie bits in there. So good.
Yeah.
I-
My wife likes brownie batter core or whatever that is.
Oh, yeah.
It worked, Peter.
Yeah, I only get
Good, good.
about a tenth of the
All right.
Ben and Jerry options since I can't have dairy. So
Aw.
they have some that are good, but that's also just like why do you have like this thing that's just a bunch of cherries and
Right.
it's not dairy free instead of your alcohol one?
Right.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, but it's fine. At least there's some options.
I mean, you just gotta work with what you have, you know?
Exactly.
Yep.
So who do we think was either poisoned or slaughtered? I mean, personally, I feel like the poison potentially is the nicer way to go, depending on how it takes effect.
Wait, doesn't poison just mean you
Do you wanna
can't use your
trust
power
Clara?
for a night?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I was thinking in the Atchor, like, because we're villagers in this town of
Nothing
Clocktower,
happens here.
and I was thinking from like a perspective of pain, which one potentially is an easier way of leaving. Part of me is leaning towards poisoned, but maybe the imp is quick. I don't know.
Well, 'cause either-
It depends on the type of poison too.
Yes.
What?
Well, if it
Yeah,
takes a
either way,
whole
we'll
24
know
hours
tomorrow,
to
right?
take effect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hello, little babies.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back from your meeting with
Death.
Yeah.
Papa.
Papa. I went to go get ice cream. That sounded like a good idea. You know what ice cream I got?
Wait, you got ice cream too?
Raspberry dark
Dude, I want ice cream. I'm all out.
Maybe I'll
Get the
order
ice
some
cream memo.
I'll-
This is
I'll get the
an
DoorDash
outrage.
ice cream.
What's your favorite ice cream? Speed round, go.
Wasn't Claire the one that went
Rocky
and got ice
Road.
cream?
Yeah,
and
I'm
I'm
eating
eating
it
it
right
Rocky
now.
Road.
Oh.
Rocky Road
I
is
saw that
bomb.
she was muted conveniently.
Ah, so
I'm
convenient.
eating. Dude, okay.
I had technical
Listen to this.
problems.
Can you hear this? Can you hear this spoon right now?
Can you
Uh-huh.
hear that poison ice cream right there?
Yeah,
Sounds like Ben Clara, actually.
I like that you think I would poison my own ice cream.
Just to avoid
You have
suspicion,
immunity. That's the thing. You've built up immunity because
Oh my
you're a
God.
pucka, you know?
Excellent.
I want to do that one day. Build up
Yeah.
immunity to
I was just
poisons.
thinking that. I
There
would-
was a time in my life.
It's over.
I'm not even kidding. There was a time in my life, and I still kind of want to get back into it, where I took up mushroom hunting and foraging and looking up what mushrooms were safe to eat and not. And I went a little bit spicy in, like, sometimes I couldn't tell if it was safe or not, but I would still
No.
eat it because I was trying to
Oh,
build up
no,
an
Yenza,
immunity,
no.
thinking,
Bad.
You're
well,
microdosing.
that's my whole life. Like, I
Yeah.
can eat some really sus stuff because I've always eaten sus stuff, and my stomach doesn't really care.
Can't.
Yenza,
Huh?
you only build up an immunity if you survive.
Good morning
Yeah, so
to
that was the
everybody.
point. I started
Last
to get
night,
a little
someone
bit
was
confused.
eating mushrooms.
You're rolling
Oh,
the
You're
dice.
muted.
good morning to everybody.
Good
Last
morning.
night, someone was eating mushrooms and died.
Oh
Who
no!
was that?
Oh no! She didn't pay attention to the book.
See what you did there, Peter. Clever.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
I'm just
Uh-huh.
picturing like
8
Yenza
minutes to
doing, like,
discuss.
one of
We'll come
those
back at 39.
TikTok food videos, and it's all
I'm-
fancy, and then she just
I'm
poisons
just-
herself.
I'm just saying, you guys. I tried to warn Yenza about the mushroom.
Well,
Uh-huh.
Well, why would?
Oh my god.
Why?
well, they don't want.
This has got to
well,
be Puka. This has
so-
got to be Puka.
Well,
What
no,
is
I was just
Puka?
thinking it could have been Imp because if they didn't want the minstrel to have that
Why?
ability.
The minstrel doesn't.
No, it is useful.
There are way better people to kill.
But they don't know who else to kill because nobody else has set a role.
I said I have an info
Okay.
gathering role,
Well,
Oh.
also,
so I was probably poisoned last night.
I did notice that you put sus on yourself, and everyone else goes, "Oh," and I'm like, "That was not a slip. That was so not intentional. Clearly, you're an info roll. So intentional. Bless your heart."
Huh.
If I die tonight, we know it's
That's
a
true.
Puka game, and I got some.
Okay,
incorrect
so
info.
No, actually,
Forrest,
let's
like,
do
oh,
it
I
in
should-
confirmation.
I-
of Puka game. They could
You
have
mean I
still
should be
just
killing
killed Yenza
goats?
Oh,
first and have you next.
They
on the
could
list.
have.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Oh my flip. Just came up with an idea. Wait a second.
Ooh.
Is there a role? No, that's the poppy girl. Never mind. I was wondering if there's a role that they don't know who each other are, but that's not here today, so never mind.
Oh, we don't have that.
I don't think
I
so.
thought-
No.
Isn't it the flower girl?
No, flower
Oh.
girl is you learn if someone voted. That's a poppy grower. So
Yeah,
yeah,
no, man,
I was
we have no
thinking that they're
poppies.
trying to. The only reason I can think that I died is that I'm a confirmed good person, but also I'm not an information role. Like you could have taken a better.
Hmm.
Excuse me, whoever killed me, you
Please.
could have taken a better shot in the dark. I don't know.
Yes, you killed.
Do we have an inexperienced imp? Do we need to look around the table at all
Listen,
of our
I'm
inexperienced
trying my
players?
best, Yenza. Okay, I'm really trying here.
Also,
Jacob is
Goodness.
Jacob confirmed. Let's get him on the block.
Oh,
I-
my goodness.
have been confirmed good because I'm dead, and that's how that works. Does anyone want to come give me information? That is how that works, though. To any of
Y'all
our
not
bear
a
in
new
mind
players,
what I said about her. Do not just
Not at all how that
please.
to any of our new players who are looking for someone to trust, and you're just feeling lost and sad.
If
You
you
can
love
That's
trust
what I
me.
did in my
Yenza's
first game,
spreading
and I
the
ended up
vulnerable, Yenza.
executed next round after I talked to you. Oh my goodness.
It'll be fine. Come talk to me, Jacob. Jacob, come
Oh.
talk to me.
I'll come and tell you how hard it is being the big bad.
it's so tough. Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
Uh-huh.
You are
Also,
what do you think of this turn of events? We have a dead Yenza.
I know we have a dead Z dead. I feel like kind of goes along with what people are saying, that maybe there's an inexperienced person
good.
who's just like, I don't know, she talked, let's go her, you know? But
Well, I don't know if it's I don't know. Right now, I'm not too confident if it's an experienced person or somebody that's like intimidated by a. So I think very much that we have no way of confirming which one we have. Now, was my fake gossip correct that you have information?
yeah.
Oh, really?
Bluffs.
Yeah.
Are you actually the chef?
Yeah.
Oh, you did make a reaction.
Well,
when
wait, no,
someone
because Yenza said it.
nominated-
I think Yenza said it first, and I feel like I was like,
Huh?
you know?
Did you get a number then? Oh, well, I guess of course you would have gotten a number.
Yeah. So I got a 0. So
But you know
that
what?
means
That could
there's
be good.
not
Because
two people
if
next to each
Yenza
other.
died, that means you weren't poisoned. So if somehow
I'm surprised you didn't say a 1.
Well, I guess you will never get that information again.
That's
But
an
if
interesting
somehow-
bluff to me.
And my other minion just has to get voted off.
Mhm.
So I would
That for
that would have
sure
been
is
really
that.
gutsy early on. Like maybe if I did it a couple rounds later, right? But right
She's
in
taking it.
made it so
But
easy
it
to
would
lose.
it would give you like a big brain chance to like throw major sus on a good player and like, you know, oh, I'm perfectly good and I've been killed already. I'm an innocent little flower who got trampled.
Do you see what you're
and
doing right
this
now?
good- I'm
That's why this wouldn't
metagaming
work for me.
out of-
What you're doing,
Mhm.
everyone does. I
Mhm.
cannot escape sus, even
Oh.
when I'm so clearly not sus. I am extremely suspicious. That is a good big brain roll. Would never work for me. You're so
I thought I
uncomfortable. I'm
created
sorry.
commands. It didn't work.
I'm sorry.
this game. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
But
oh
it's
man.
true. That can work for someone else, but not me, because no
Mhm.
one trusts me. Even
Mhm.
when
Yeah, but
I've been
I made
very
commands for
clearly cleared.
YouTube.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Gracious.
Mhm.
Am I not going to get any information from you? I'm just trying to
Not
learn
right
to be
now.
better at the
Maybe
town.
maybe on the second chat with you. Okay.
Okay.
I love you dearly.
I love you
let's
too.
let's go wander.
Bye. Oh look,
What does
So
that have
you
to do
could
with
be-
Yenza?
Yenza died, but if you're one of us could be the drunk, so you could be a drunk and she could still be evil.
Oh, I
Things
mean,
get
yeah, but that's
big.
like, I feel like that's kind of a stretch.
It is. Yeah.
I feel like the drunk logic's always kind of a stretch and is rarely true because that's like, you could say that anytime, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, not to discount it, but it's unlikely, I guess.
That's fair. That's fair. Cool. All right. Well, we'll know more when we wake up tomorrow
Yeah.
on how our information kind of comes out.
Yeah.
They're claiming to each
My
other.
wife's
trust me.
Jacob
Because-
doesn't trust you.
Yeah, because
Please tell me the buffs immediately.
Dude, I hate this so much. I literally was thinking on
I'm
the
so
way
pissed.
here, I was like, what if I'm the big bad? And then I have to get mad at Peter again. Peter.
Okay,
I love
we
you.
need to be fairly quick about this so that we don't
Yeah.
discuss.
Yeah, yeah.
What are the bluffs that we have?
Okay, I just told Yuha I'm the chef, which could make me killable, and I told him there were
Okay.
0 evil pairs.
Mhm.
I'm thinking I want to bluff as the chef, but actually be the mayor if I really need to.
Cool. Okay, but like, did Peter give you like
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. It's mayor,
bluff.
chef, flower girl. So
Flower Girl? Okay, I
Yeah.
might. I guess I'll run with Flower Girl then, so that I leave you chef and the mayor.
yes, that would work.
Cool. Okay. Each night you learn if a demon voted today. Okay, so I should have learned something last night.
Mhm.
And who? Okay. Did you didn't vote?
Right. I
didn't
took
vote.
notes on who voted. I think Yuha, Yenza, and Erky voted. So Erky
Yeah.
could be a good target because she's new.
Oh, I thought it was Coach and Erky and Yenza.
Oh, maybe it was.
Okay.
This is
I'm not sure if I
fantastic
want to say
information.
yes because that really narrows it down to those three. But also, it would be nice to throw some sus on some people. So
Yeah.
I'll see. I'll see.
Vibe
what I,
check it.
Yeah,
Yuha's gonna die, by the way. I poisoned him.
Oh, excellent! Great. Yeah, I would have pointed that direction. Yeah. Yeah, and oh goodness, though it's nerve wracking. Oh, buddy.
Any ideas?
framing-
Has anyone told you anything that makes
They're
them
framing
killable?
Erky.
No, I've only talked to Yenza so far, and I was just like telling her how much I was like, no, I don't trust you yet, even though you pulled this thing. I think you're doing a big brain thing, and like, you know. But I was like, maybe I'll tell you more next week because I was like, I really need to talk to Clara.
Yeah, cool.
So I'll talk around some more, and
Clara's bluffs feel
okay.
hard.
Cool. Bye.
Oh.
And I'm just trying to not make a stupid move. Oh snap! We gotta go.
Where they have to come to us.
Oh, are we in the town square?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hi, Papa.
Hello.
Hi.
Anyone want to claim psychopath?
What?
It's good. It's
yes,
good on the
not
table.
even a roll.
There's a
Wait.
psychopath?
There
Dylan's
is a
idiot
psychopath.
here.
Not on
Wait,
this
really?
side.
What the heck?
Nominations are open.
Oh.
Can I still juggle, or is that too late?
You can't, well, I mean, you can always juggle. Juggler.
yes.
I don't know a world where the juggler would be able to
only
act
works
today.
day one.
I don't
So
see
we don't have
psychopaths
to-
anywhere. What the heck?
I
No,
would like to
juggler
juggle
works.
Peter
Only on the
as
first day.
adorable
Mm.
and Yenza as very cool
Confirmed.
and
Uh-huh.
Coach as super cool, given that I don't know him yet.
Y'all.
So
That's it.
I'm gonna juggle. Jacob is Puka, Coach is Puka, B is Puka, and Quirky is Puka, not Poopa. Sorry.
No,
It's
Quirky is
actually
Quirky.
me.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing for Majora.
And nothing for a job.
Yes.
That's fair.
Lovely
And
little
none for
bump on
Gretchen
the end. That
Wieners.
was great.
Nominations
Yes,
are open.
exactly.
Do we want to nominate for a flower girl, right? Unless somebody has actual sus on someone.
Well,
Quirky, would you nominate Yuha, please?
As
Do you
a
think you
big
will?
bad? As a
No,
baddie?
just nominate Yuha to die, but we
I
won't
am
actually vote
shocked
him off.
and appalled.
Yeah, Papa.
Papa.
Hey, Papa.
Yes.
I want to kill you, huh?
Erky nominates Elon. Thank you very much.
Tell us why.
Make it your
Erky.
case.
Because a little dead birdie came and told me that perhaps I should.
What did this dead birdie look like?
What kind of sounds did the dead birdie make?
The birdie's name was Birdenza.
Berdenza, I love it.
Berdenza.
Oh, you guys, from now on, call me Berdenza. Berdenza.
All right.
It sounds
Yuha,
fancy.
your response.
Well, Bardenza shouldn't have tweeted about that. And all I have to say is that this accusation is unfounded. And
Yeah,
to
you're
be
right.
honest, I don't really know how to defend it because there wasn't much brought besides a dead bird.
Dead bird. Is Quirky a cat?
Everybody feels bad for a dead bird, but not for you, Ha, comparatively. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
goodness.
Like the ultimate. It's the ultimate justification, even if I don't have a good answer for you.
You are worth many sparrows, unless you are Yuha, in which case, a dead bird, man.
You're not even worth one dead bird.
Yeah. His eye is in fact on the dead sparrow as opposed to Yuha. So-
Yes.
So, anyways, back to the trial. We have 7 people alive, which means 4 votes will put Yuha on the block.
Okay, I guess I'll vote for this one because I didn't before.
Yeah, I haven't voted yet either, so I will.
I technically haven't voted yet, so I will wait until
1.
Bashora goes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
there
I'm
you
not-
go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Bashora, I see you over there.
3 is
We
not
could have up
enough.
to 3, so I might as well. Like, why not me?
I was. I
You made an enemy, Maduro.
Is he on the block now?
I know.
3 is not enough.
Okay.
Any other
I know,
nominations?
That's
today?
why I
Bashora.
voted.
Yuha nominates Majora.
Bashora.
Tell us about it.
Oh, well, we
put
all
Sarah
just
back.
know that there's a good chance Majora is just bad by default. So I stand by this, even though I know we don't want to push it. I stand by the notion that if we had to kill today, that we kill Majora.
Okay, B is. the only other
Majora,
person
wait, hold
who
on.
hasn't voted.
Majora, your response first.
What?
I mean, I'm responding to a possibility that I could possibly be something. So, I say have
Possibility's
3 votes
only
on me.
increasing. Ghost
All right.
vote, yeah, use it now.
4 votes. 4 votes to put Majora on
B,
the
have
clock.
you voted yet?
What?
He's the only one who hasn't voted.
Also, Douglas is wondering, did
Am
we
I
hear a
supposed to
Mario
vote?
coin?
Yes.
Yes, please vote.
Yes, vote.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Peter.
Two is not enough. We just heard a Mario coin. Does somebody have
Oh
a
yeah, I
Mario?
heard that too.
That must have been me. That's one of my text tones. That's my family member text tone.
That's amazing.
Why do we have
like,
to vote?
money.
every time?
Is that why?
In case we have a town crier,
It does
they can get
Nobby's Hey
information.
Listen for non-family members.
Flower Girl.
Oh, Flower Girl. Sorry, wrong one.
Yeah.
Nominating is for town crier, and voting is for Flower Girl. Also, who all
Oh.
voted? I got Yuhan B. Was that it?
At this time,
And Clara?
everyone
Time.
except
No, I
so
voted
it
the other
was
time.
Erky, Yenza, and Coach voted last day. Everyone else voted today.
Who voted on Erky's nomination? It was me, Clara, and who else?
Jacob.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For the record, Majora, I only voted because I was told to.
Oh, I completely understand.
He's just gonna kill
No
you.
bad blood.
Yeah, watch me die.
On the tower, yes.
I'm gonna mysteriously perish overnight. Yeah.
Mysteriously, such a mystery.
Then move to final call
Who
for
could it
nominations.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Start the countdown.
Bing bong.
What is it? 5 avocados or what? 4 avocados.
Have a sippy.
4 hours.
Nominations are closed. No one is executed today. We all go to sleep.
Good night.
That was an
Night.
interesting night. That was an interesting day, I think.
Good night, Mary Ellen.
To be honest.
Hello, little babies. Why is Clara muted?
I'm
That
eating
did
ice
not-
cream again. Please, just let me
Sussy
live.
little baby.
Oh, ice cream. Ice cream.
Oh
yes.
my
Or
gosh.
ice cream.
Quirky with the vocals.
You guys are so mean to
Thank you,
me.
baby.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha. Oh my freaking gosh, you freaking
What is
dead.
in this ice cream that you have?
Okay, so I did
That's a weird
it has
kind of poison-
whiskey
weird kind of
bourbon
poison
in
in
it.
have
ice
an
cream.
And then I was drinking a little bit of schnapps, so I just poured that.
Ice cream and schnapps.
Oh my god.
Bro, why does
It's a
Clara eating
schnapps.
ice cream sound like, hey Peter, I want to kill Erica
What do we
tonight,
give the
huh?"
town crier? Do we give him a yes?
So weird.
Oh my god, who's this?
Oh, someone.
Whoa.
Jacob,
Oh.
your
Yo,
mic
someone's
is
a
on.
robot. Robot.
Jacob,
mic
you're a
is
robot.
on.
Jacob, you're a robot. You're a
It's
robot.
basic
Jacob.
static. Basically static.
Sound like the
Terrifying.
demon.
Practically.
Shoot.
Oh, here we go. Technical difficulties.
Oh no. Oh,
Ah.
yep.
Oh,
Now you're a monster.
You're a louder
robot.
robot now.
Oh no.
So if we give
Uh-oh.
Wow, that's
Antor a yes, that would be telling him that
Still
Quirky
bad.
is
He's
a-
channeling his big bad vibes.
Big baddie baby.
and we're trying to frame
we should just
Erky
vote him out now.
as a big bad. So I think we still give
Clearly,
him a no.
that's the voice of the big bad.
I think we still give him a no. I think that'll
He
hurt
mutes
him more.
himself again.
Yeah.
That was a weird audio glitch.
So
Okay,
sussy.
what- I
Majora,
think-
why are you muted, bro? Why are you muted?
Oh, because Peter is muted.
Peter.
Tell me this is better.
This is interesting.
Ooh.
Sussy little baby.
Is
All right,
this any
Jacob.
better?
It is a bit better.
It
Okay.
sounds a lot better. Yensa!
Yeah.
Don't at me, bro.
Now
Nah,
Jens is
everyone goes
sus.
on mute.
Don't at me,
Sussy
bro.
little baby.
Okay, yeah, Jacob, you're definitely good. It came through fine with that.
There we go.
Maybe you just had to sing the rest of it. Ooh, we could do Clocktower the musical.
Yes.
Oh,
I
Oh, we did-
nominate
We did that
Majora.
at GothCon. It was exhausting. Did we
Oh,
have anyone
really?
here? Clara, you were here for GothCon?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It was so much fun, but so exhausting. During every night phase, we sang songs so that we could hear what was
Yes.
happening. It was so fun until it was horrible.
Not.
I am
I was
a
thinking
CH.
musical,
I am
like
a
how
CHRIST.
Les Miserable is, how everyone just talks in song. We could.
Oh, that sounds miserable. Nah.
Mm.
Well, no. This really is a game of like look down. You don't want to like reveal your information. Hang on. We could make a playlist. We could
We
make
could
a
make a
playlist.
play.
Heads Will Roll. Great song.
Oh yes, I do like that song.
Stairway to Heaven.
Highway to Hell. No,
Yeah.
wait.
Yes.
Way
Not on my
to
Christian
hell.
Minecraft server.
Highway to Heck.
But you're not streaming this.
I still exist here. My whole life is a Christian Minecraft server. So you keep
That's highway to
journeys
heck.
out
My
of my
whole
life.
life is a Christian Minecraft server. That was a heck of a sentence.
What
Oh, no.
the heck?
Majora's
wow.
gone completely AWOL.
A heck of a sentence. My heck of a sentence is Yuha, you're dead. Whoa!
I knew it. How dare you?
Oh.
So here's the thing. I have good news. I have good news, friends. Either I was 1, drunk, or 2, we have a puka, or 3, Quirky is evil, because I'm the virgin and Quirky didn't die yesterday when she nominated me.
I think that you were
would-
poisoned yesterday, and then now you're dead today.
So we got the puka.
We got the puka.
Well, because you would have still like.
So if I'm
you were
poisoned,
poisoned-
then it wouldn't have worked. If
Yeah.
a townsfolk know it. Now, however,
You are
we could
pronouncing
still have an
Les
imp, and
Miserables.
Quirky could be evil.
What did he say?
We have to
Right,
keep
and that
that
just
in
lined
mind.
up really well. However, I don't
Did you
think
share
they
you
would
were
have
the virgin with
coordinated
anyone?
Or
I shared
or
it
we
with
could
Yenza
have-
and Clara.
Oh,
Which I then was like, oh, he's lying when you didn't die, when Erky didn't die.
That's
the
why
other
I
day.
wanted to say it
Oh.
immediately afterwards.
Now
Wait, is
that makes
Yuha's
sense.
the virgin?
Oh, yes.
That's smart of Yuha to save.
So I think it's another option because, as far as I know, unless I am drunk or something else, I don't really know how this game works. I am not evil, and I have an info providing role. I don't know if it's wise for me to say what my
Did
role
you only get info the
is.
first day, or do you keep getting info?
I get info once a certain
Les
thing happens.
Miserables,
It's just a
with how I
one-time
would
thing.
pronounce
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you're in
Okay.
danger of
it.
dying.
But I'm pretentious.
But on the upside, we
Yes,
have a
indeed.
puka. They already made their choice, so you at least have
Yeah.
another day, unless they just chose you randomly.
Yeah.
Now, here's the other thing: if we do have a puka, they are doing this very systematically. So I think we should kill Majora.
Wait a second.
Yuha,
Racist matter.
Yuha's got it out for you, Majora.
That would
He does every game.
That would make sense. Remember when we were talking about how, like, why did they kill me? That's because they had just already picked me. They poisoned me first day, and then I came out like, hey, this is what I am, right? So I just randomly got I was the random choice that first day.
Yeah, my chat does also
Oh.
back up that Majora
Not
could have just killed
pretentious,
us,
it's
and they are
French.
bloodthirsty. They want Majora's head.
Yeah,
to roll.
but how much do
Your
you
chat just also on your
anglicize a
side.
word
You
when it
always
comes
want to
into
kill
English?
me.
Yeah,
Hey,
there's
Yeah.
that
I
too.
can't if I'm influencing my chat.
Les
to want to
Miserables,
kill
I
us.
suppose.
it
Before
makes
we
sense
start-
in
May or may
case,
not.
you know?
That homicidal tension.
It's so
Before
funny
we-
that.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it's so funny that you two are against each other because the first time I was the big bad, you both were my minions. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
And we
yeah,
haven't been on the same team since.
I know.
cool.
Oh,
Just-
see, you just admitted you're evil. You said we haven't been on the
Too
same
much
team
talking
since.
over each
I'm
other.
good.
There's always a chance to go over
Kill
into the
Majora.
Are you, though?
side rooms. Like this.
So I've gotten 2 no's. So as long as I'm not poisoned, I've confirmed that Yuha, Yanza, and you are not minions.
Okay.
I'm continuing to lean towards Majora and Clara as the evil team. I got some
Yeah.
weird social cues off of them day one that I'm
Yeah.
still on.
He Majora pulled me into a side
I feel like a
conversation
yes would have been more interesting.
and was like, "You want to do a 3 for 3?" And I was like, "Okay." So I gave him 3 that I could possibly be, and he could very well be lying. But
Okay.
if just keep this in
What-
mind, if it
but
ends
yes
up
three
was
did he
helping
the
give
you.
you?
obvious poison.
He gave me Sage, Monk, and Juggler, and I know Sage is not true.
Okay.
But I don't think did he ever like juggle like when we were all going around? Like, is that necessarily something
did.
he has
He
to
did.
do?
He did juggle the first day.
Okay.
We haven't heard any information from that. Interesting. Because if he gave
Difficulty separating
Sage. So
voices
as the
and white
demon,
noise.
you get 3 rolls that aren't in the game.
Yeah.
So he would know, and for him to put out Sage would mean that he's either risking it. I think he's the minion. But he's not a spy. He's not a
Yeah.
baron.
This is a social read.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know, because they chose Yenza and myself, and I don't really feel like we've been really
I mean,
uncovering
that
a
could
lot of
just be, like,
information.
it could just be targeting people this person views as good
I
players.
really want to see Clara
Like-
and Majora. Flyer seems to be getting a
For
lot of
me,
trust.
my 3 are ooh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't think it through the last time and then I got killed. So
You are fine.
I sort of trust you.
That's
Okay. Mine are Flower Girl, Chef, Mayor.
Awesome.
it's very rare to just
If
use
you were
all
the
3
chef,
bluffs.
what would you have gotten?
IQ bluff.
I would have gotten a 0 if I were the chef, hypothetically.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Would you have gotten things? Oh, nope. You wouldn't have gotten a thing yet for that. Okay.
Nope, would not have gotten
Okay.
anything.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Because if I were the monk, it would be every night, but it wouldn't be info. And if I were the sage, it would be a one-time info when I were killed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to offer right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's very. I feel like you would only kill your minion if there was like a reason out there that people were suspecting one way. I don't really feel like there was actual legitimate suspicion on either Yenza or myself being one way or the other.
Yeah, no, I think you're probably both okay. Yeah, no, so I am the flower girl.
Okay.
And so I got a yes that first night, which is real interesting because there were only 3 people voted that first night.
Who voted?
It was Quirky, Yenza, and Coach. And
Quirky,
everyone else
Yenza.
voted the second night.
And you get information.
I get it whenever like a demon votes. If a demon voted that day, I get.
Ooh, let's let them marinate on that. Good. Well, I'm glad then, because Evil Team is really trying to sell the story that Erky is the big bad.
Hey, Tony.
Boo, Tony, boo.
What?
Boo. We have a
Start a
question.
conversation.
Oh, I need to talk to you.
But I
secretly.
wanted to talk to you, Coach.
Boo.
Also, Majora, I'm sorry. Your message to me came after Jacob, so I wasn't ignoring you. Just so you are aware.
This is
Oh, you're fine.
You guys can all whisper to each other. Nominations.
No, not nominations. I have a question. I'm so
open.
sorry.
You have a question?
Can I talk to you secretly?
Yeah.
Hi,
what's up?
Hi, Oracle. Do they get information? So, do they get information before or after someone dies? So, if someone was killed by the big bad, do they then get information like their 0? Does that read after or before that killing?
Looking at the night order, so both the imp and the paka kill before the oracle wakes up. So if there is a death from an imp or a paka, then the oracle would read that. Yes. Like
right.
if the evil team kills somebody.
So he gets a reading after the killing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Nominations are open.
Thank you.
We're just talking about Dr.
So who hasn't nominated yet?
I haven't
Chloe, have
nominated.
you
I'm
not?
happy.
You haven't nominated.
Okay.
I guess.
I have not yet either.
So here's the thing that we should do to cover bases is I feel like we should nominate and actually execute Quirky on the premise that she did not die when I was nominated. And in case we do have an imp, that means she is deeply, deeply dark and evil, potentially.
Okay, yeah.
And if she's not deeply dark or evil, it also means she's the drunk, which means she's not really helping us.
Why would she have died when you were nominated?
Because I'm a virgin. And if she is
okay, I missed all that.
Okay,
so, but there's 2 possible reasons for that, though, right? Like,
I mean, it could have been that I
like...
was poisoned, but this could help us to just eliminate options. We haven't executed anyone. I think Quirky is a good starting point.
That's something.
Anyway,
that
I can't nominate. I can't nominate, but Jacob, you have my blessing.
Mm-hmm. And is there? Have we been keeping track of who's nominated so far?
I
We
have
won.
been, but I'm not paying
If
attention
there's a
right now.
town crier, I'm sure that they would have kept track.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I'm happy to nominate Quirky.
Jacob nominates Quirky. Tell us about it.
Listen, from the moment you mentioned that ice cream, I had my suspicions, and it just sounds real
You know,
sus. It sounds like a murder weapon.
The ice cream that's right here.
Ooh,
Yeah,
what
that-
mug is that? Oh, wait.
Clearly,
The tub.
Ooh.
Yes.
What brand?
Yeah.
What brand?
Wait,
What flavor?
Who's
Is that Safeway
Sorry.
Select?
up
It's
to die?
private selection.
Quirky.
It's me. It's a me.
And
Okay.
I do think we should push for
All right, hold on.
Quirky,
Jacob,
oh
was
no.
that your case?
my case is, look, there's a 50-50 on whether Erky was evil or not, and whether that affected what happened to Yuha. I'm up for maybe finding out and eliminating the possibility of her evil rule continuing. If
My
it is,
evil rule.
yeah.
Queen
But
Erky.
Erky might be real important and might wanna stop that from happening.
Erky,
I
your
don't know.
response.
You know what? Just for the sake of getting it out of the way, we could vote for me. I'm down with it.
That was a beautiful scream in the background. That was perfectly
Love the
timed.
That was like good.
Perfect timing. Me too, child. Me too.
Yeah.
No, I'm down to be killed. I just need enough votes. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we have 6 players alive. Means 3 votes to put on the block. You guys
And
can
then
discuss if you want.
You
This is
will
just
know that I was a
interesting.
little innocent little baby.
It's interesting that you would want to die as your role, and that good team would want to kill you.
Maybe she's a team player.
Mm.
I am a team player.
Quirky, are you claiming what your role is? I missed it. Sorry, I've got screaming children.
She has claimed that she finds something out at some point.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's your prerogative to claim your role right now, unless you are evil, in which case your silence is like very loud.
So the problem is, if she defends herself, that's going to make herself look sus too. So she's kind of just because there's not much you can do once you've been like, hey, we should probably get this person out, and you defend yourself. Then people kind of buckle
Everything looks
down
super
and they're like,
sus.
you're definitely evil. So
Yeah.
not defending is kind of a good defense. I don't want
How-
to vote on Erky though.
However, at the same
Or-
time, her entire defense, she was looking up on the corner, which, according to my understanding of psychology, looking up to your right-hand side is what you do when you're formulating a lie.
I looked
Okay,
up
we're-
to- I
we're-
looked
yeah.
up-
What
Calling
is her
something.
camera flipped? We'll never know.
Yeah,
with the
I also look at the
psychoanalysis.
corner all the
Erky.
time.
The
I
camera
don't like
sheet-
looking.
I'm
Like,
just saying, lack of eye contact.
So here's my problem is that someone does know what role that I am, and I don't want to specify what role I am because I might lose out on my info gaining opportunity if I reveal to the entire group who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm fine dying.
Mm,
I just don't want to give it up.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to vote for her after that.
I'm
Do you
so
lose?
confident.
Do you lose your ability if you die?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
that's
not
that's why
necessarily.
dying. If you don't have an ability really that can be used, then it's okay if you get voted off. But if you have an active ability, you don't want anyone to know that because now the big bad's gonna kill you. But also, it's okay if you.
But then why wouldn't
or
she have
not-
died? Why wouldn't she have died then when she nominated Yuha?
Because
If Yuha
so
were
if we have-
poisoned,
if we have
Yeah,
a
because
puka, then Yuha was
wouldn't be
poisoned.
working.
Yeah,
that would have been the day before he died, which would have been the day that he were poisoned.
which I think
Okay.
is exactly what happened.
And Peter, that's how that would work in that situation, right?
If Yuha is the virgin, if the
Yep.
virgin is poisoned by the puka,
Yep.
the fifth Teletubby, and
But-
if nominated by indeed the townsfolk, yes, that's how that would all work.
On the other
Okay,
hand,
okay.
though, if we have an imp, they could have just killed Yenza because she's the only one that came out with her roll the first game, the first day.
That's why I was saying that doesn't make sense because all of us are like, why would you kill Yenza? That's a silly role to kill. Like, take a better shot in the dark.
Well, they
If
don't
they
want to be
poisoned me
poisoned.
the first day, they didn't know what I was.
Yeah, but
and they
killing you
poisoned-
is still a good roll because otherwise they can get poisoned. That means they can't kill a day.
All right, we're getting a
Because
bit
you-
far from
yeah.
Erky.
Yeah.
3 votes to put Erky on the block.
Actually, wait. All right.
Put your hands up, please.
Ugh. I thought about it and then it was too late.
One person, maybe?
Love you.
Wait, use your ghost vote, Jens.
Yenza
I used
uses-
my ghost vote.
Oh no!
One is not.
Not that one person.
Oh no!
Anybody but this.
Oh.
I do what I'm told. Someone said vote, and I voted.
Any other nominations today?
Do we have another one?
I'd like to nominate Clara.
Coach nominates Clara. Tell us about it.
Since day one, I've gotten a interesting
Clara
social
the
read
sad thing.
from Clara and Majora. I think they're both the evil team. I just don't know which one is demon, which one is minion. I think we should execute one of them.
Clara, your response.
I have an information giving role. I'm not.
Girl, that's what
comfortable
I said.
saying. I know, but
Bro,
like,
so
I'm not
sorry,
comfortable
bro.
saying what it is yet. So, if you want to kill me,
I mean, if you're
Are you gonna lose your
ability?
ability if you get killed?
She will.
wait,
you're-
yeah.
I mean, well, if your role is what you told me your role is, then there's unless you lied to me.
Unless
Clara,
I didn't trust you,
Clara, I was dead, and you still didn't trust me.
you
Where
can
does
still
the
talk.
trust?
You can
Where does the
still
trust
talk.
begin, Clara?
Sus.
She did a
All
3
right.
for 3 with me, and one of them was an info roll.
Hands
The other
high.
2 were not.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Something with the
3
bag.
votes to put Clara on the block.
I was team
don't
don't kill
want to
Clara
do it.
before,
I
but
would
now
vote for you, dear, but I can't. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I'll play ball.
1
well, it's not gonna go
2
through unless
is
Clara
not
nominates herself.
enough. Any other nominations today?
Is B okay?
I think he's dealing with family.
Okay.
I think he had children.
Oh,
Yeah.
Recently.
I mean, but Clara,
Just all of a
you
sudden. Just
nominated
in.
Majora.
Families just happen, just like that, you know.
Whoa,
I'm a
what's
dad
that
now.
over there?
Hey, it would be great if Majora nominated today.
Yeah, Majora, I
I'm
think we
down.
should nominate Coach.
Who would you like me to
That'd be
nominate? Do you have a
spicy.
preference?
Coach.
Okay.
Wuha wants me.
Majora nominates Coach.
Majora nominates Coach. Tell us about it.
Coach told me to nominate. So
Coach, your response.
I am obliging.
I told him to, but I don't want to die.
Now, why
I
don't you
appreciate
want
your
to?
willingness to nominate, though.
Do you want me to vote?
No.
Okay.
I think we should vote, to be honest.
Because
Should we give the
even if we
wait,
don't execute, do we want a certain number of
here's
people to
the
vote
thing.
just for info?
Here's the thing. Personally, I'm going to say something without saying who,
Say it!
what, or when. But based off of flowering, girling things, I feel like Coach or Quirky should die. Because one of them is bad.
Interesting.
That is
Based
very
off of the votes.
I think
on the
you're giving
first
wrong
day.
information.
Yeah.
Based
Where'd
off
you
of
get that
votes-
from? Clara?
Yeah. Did you get it from Clara or Majora?
Majora?
Who could possibly know?
Wow.
That is true. We do have a
Poor
drunk.
Clara. Poor Clara.
We haven't found our drunk.
Did
We
she
do
show
have a
you
drunk.
her ice cream?
That's true.
Why is it confirmed that we have a drunk? Why is that confirmed?
There's
Because we
no
don't have an
outsiders.
outsider.
Well,
I
no
just
one's
think
claiming
that we
outsider.
should actually execute somebody today. And if we're going to execute, I feel good about either Quirky, but we can't do that anymore, or Coach. So since we
Yeah.
passed up on Quirky, I say off with his head.
Listen, what I will say is I've talked to a handful of people, and I've gotten a lot of like people reading some sus on Majora and Clara, and I don't know this game well enough to know why that might be real, but
I will
but I've
say
heard-
about 50% of my sus on Majora is fake.
He's fake?
That's
But
not,
there's that leaves
I've heard it
50% that's
outside of
real,
this
right?
year.
You know what I'm saying?
I've
Yeah.
heard it outside
50%
of
is
this
fake,
year.
and the other percent is just mistrust.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna push for a vote. 6 people alive, 3 to put on the block.
Get that head rolling. Come on, guys, put them hands up.
Inciting
That's gonna be a no
chaos
from
for
me,
no
dog.
reason.
Hands
Oh,
up. Quirky,
dang.
why? Sure, why?
All right, well,
You're not
Flower
voting
Girl's
for
about to get a
anyone.
One
yes
is
tonight, I think.
not enough. Final call for nominations. All right. We're closing in 5. Just to be fair.
He's frozen?
Who's
No,
frozen?
he just keeps
No,
silently
he's
doing
very
the
slow.
countdown, and it's
He's just a little slow,
He's
guys.
just so still.
Bless his heart. Bless your heart.
Yuha is executed and dies? No. I'm just being petty. Everyone goes to sleep.
I was
Nice.
helping Peter.
I still don't understand how the drunk doesn't know they're the drunk.
darling.
So any of so
hello,
the
little
drunk
children.
is
Oh no.
we
Something about
pretend that the
Not
drunk
okay. Not
has a
okay.
real
So
role,
my chat is
but it
very
just doesn't work
disappointed in
properly.
us guys to say,
So
how is
we
no one
told
Yeah.
that Yenza is we
It
told
sounded
Yenza
kinda
that she's
Eastern
neutral,
European.
but her ability wouldn't ever
Huh?
properly work.
Jacob's accent, it sounded like
Oh.
Eastern European.
I don't know what you are talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that sounds like
This-
something
this
that
is-
say like maybe a demon or I mean
Whoa.
Big
This-
Baddie
Big
would
bad.
say.
Come on, we don't play with
Listen,
demons around
Big
here.
Baddie Baby would say. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
like-
This is my normal
Majora.
big bad, I mean sleeping voice.
No, not Jacob, Majora.
Oh,
I don't know
Majora,
why
I-
everyone started piling up on me, but
Johnny, a little
It's all
Majora.
from you, bro. It's you.
Johnny.
Dora,
Little
you know
bro.
exactly what you
I
did.
actually have some sus on some people that I haven't talked to that I don't feel good about. But I heard that I can't be trusted, so you guys can figure that out.
You can't be
Did you-
trusted.
Did you
I
go
also-
for the little birdie? The little dead birdie?
Oh, the birdie thing.
A little
Oh.
dead birdie.
Uh-huh. I also have a question that I don't know, is it maybe just me, but do we know what Jacob and Coach are?
We don't.
They are pretty. Yeah.
One person currently knows what I am.
Is it Coach?
And more people will know tomorrow, possibly. We'll find out.
Okay.
I do not know. I have not talked to Jacob all game.
I have not
Haven't told
either.
anyone
We
your
can
role,
talk.
Coach.
We can talk next
I have
time.
told somebody my role. People
You
I
say
actually
who that
trust.
somebody is?
No.
You're cutting me deep.
It's
You
just
trust
evil.
people in this game? What?
Evil!
Voice.
You be mistake.
It's this
I'm-
side of the circle against the other.
Yeah, okay. So the drunk. Let's read the description for the drunk. You do not know you are the drunk. You think you are the townsfolk character, but you are not. So when we pass out the roles, whoever is the drunk, we give them one of these townsfolk tokens. So in this case, we told Yenza that she is the minstrel. She isn't really the minstrel, but she thinks she is. We just told her she is. The reason why is because, yeah, this is the rules. That's just what it means to be a drunk. All the outsiders have handicaps in one way or another. So a good player thinking they have an ability, but that ability not working properly is a huge handicap. Like Yenza threw herself on the block really quick, but normally a minstrel would be trying to figure out like how can we execute a minion. So there, yeah, that's all. That's just how the character role works. And it also puts this degree of suspicion. Just having the drunk on the script, everyone is always questioning their own information. Is the effect. It's a funny time.
5 people alive, which means the Scarlet Woman is no longer variable
Okay,
as well.
so that's good.
As far
I mean-
as like the possession switching over to them through that
Right.
method.
I was
Good
gonna say.
morning, everyone.
Good
Coach
morning.
Antor is also not a variable.
Okay, so
Alright.
maybe Coach is okay. Maybe. I'm not
Wow.
Coach died of the night.
Not 100% yet.
I'm
so-
sorry I
Exactly.
voted for you.
By the logic in this game, Coach could still be evil.
Uh,
True.
6 minutes to discuss. We'll come back at 19.
Do the dead people want to have a town meeting?
I'm kind of curious, Jacob. Are you willing to share? You said that you
I-
could share.
Yeah,
what
I'll
you
talk
are?
to you now. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are you just sharing it publicly or in a? Oh, okay, that's where you went.
Guess that answers it.
Yeah, that
So-
sorts that out.
So here's the thing.
Yeah. So I am the flower girl, and I'm happy with the strategy that's being played so far with killing people off, I'm happy that you and Yuha are innocent. I don't know about Coach yet, but just I don't like the way.
Okay.
The biggest thing that I've got so far was I got a yes, which is now looking very like Erky to me.
Which day did you get a yes on?
It was the first day when Erky and yourself and Coach voted, and the fact that you two are dead now would very much point to Erky, unless I was
drunk.
Unless I'm the drunk, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that could. So
okay.
World 1, I'm the drunk. World 2, Erky is evil, and that's why the virgin thing didn't work.
Why do you guys always say world? I noticed that Peter says that too.
I'm
Kevin
doing
says
it because
every time you guys are always like, in a world where I can only see a
Yeah.
world in this world. That's the
I'm
weirdest
doing
phrase
it
I've ever
because
heard.
they did it, and I was listening back to the VODs, and they were all doing it. Okay,
I refuse to pick up that habit.
Possibility.
If you ever heard me say world 1, world 2, just smack me.
The chance, there's a chance that I'm the drunk. There's a chance that Erky is evil, and that's why the virgin thing didn't work. And there's just a chance that it was the Paka and Yuha was poisoned. So those are the 3 possibilities that I can see on the table.
Okay.
But as
You haven't
far
gotten
as
any other yeses.
No. Well, like, I mean, hang on.
Wait, what?
I lost track of who voted in the last round.
Shoot, no, I didn't look at that either.
It was kind of all over the place because there were like 3 nominations and the votes were kind of spotty. But the second day, everyone else other than you 3 voted, and I got a no.
Okay. Yeah. If you were drunk, you probably.
You're wondering about the term.
That sounds. Look, remember when we almost voted her out and then we decided not to?
Mm-hmm.
I think that we should
maybe
follow through with
there could
that
be an
today,
argument that it could
that's
have
a
used
huge
different.
something.
Yeah, just to keep on top of that. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I'll talk to some more people and share that around, I guess, carefully. But like with people I trust.
She bedazzled herself.
Okay.
Any good leads on who to trust or
killed you?
Yeah.
So
I think I might
trust that they know.
I might still go with that in case there's a chance that there isn't a spy and they don't know.
Yeah.
And they decide to kill me, so that might be the way. Probably the safest.
However you want to play it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to Majora. He needs to give me some info.
All right. Later, Gator. Hi, Papa.
Can dead people not do that? Well, he's back anyway.
Yeah, no, he can still talk to you even though he's dead. Hello.
Yeah, I can
Erky,
talk.
would you like to speak?
Hello, little baby.
Hello, darling. Little baby. Let's talk, my queen.
What are we? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, click on that. Hi,
Hello.
how are you doing? Hello.
I'm good.
Good. So I'm dead and good, and we need to start getting things sorted. Do you mind sharing with me who you are?
Yeah, I'll share. Especially because you can't vote.
Can't vote. Can't nominate.
Like
can't kill.
Yeah.
I'm dead in the water.
So I am the sage. So I wanted to keep my identity like not fully known. Just in case I could trick the demon into kind of killing me last night or another time. I just don't want to reveal it. Talking with other people because I'm not entirely sure like how to do this strategically within the game. Because I was like, do I just say it and like should I have like everybody vote for me? But then I realized like it has to be the demon that kills me. It can't be through like a formal execution. So I was like, oh shit. So I'm gonna keep it on the down low if this can stay pretty much between us.
Well, so what you would want to do is put a target on your back. So you would have been wanting to claim an information role so that
yes. So that's what I wanted to do was claim an information role, but without revealing what it is.
Right. Well, no, but like you would have wanted to claim an information role that gets information nightly.
Got you. Maybe there's a way to like keenly slip that in.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because so like the only other thing is like if there is a spy in the game, then they should probably already know that I am the sage, so they wouldn't want to kill me unless they can figure out a way to have the demon not kill me.
Well, so we've kind of already determined, and I think it's true, we don't have a spy, we have a Scarlet Woman. Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard, kind of figuring that out.
Erky makes me feel
yeah, I
better that
definitely
guess
find a
this
lot
up
of these
and swear.
conversations, a lot of it's at a standstill, unless they're in like one-on-ones, or even then.
I don't think swearing's a big deal.
like with this
We
situation.
can talk about that more
Oh, I
at
know.
another point.
Yeah.
But
And it's like there's really nothing I can do to like draw suspicion away from me, but
And it's
So-
funny because it's like you feel silly like taking it seriously and holding your cards to your chest, but at the same time it's not fun if you don't take it seriously, you know?
oh, I know.
So but yeah, I said
I am mostly a storyteller for the power trip of the gong.
That's real understandable.
It's as good a reason as any.
Nominations are open.
Who should I nominate?
I thought you were supposed to juggle before you nominate.
Can I still? These corpse hands aren't gonna juggle themselves.
I would like to juggle Yuha as beating a dead horse.
Oh, God.
Hey, for the record, I didn't say anything about juggling there. I was talking about nominating.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay, this came up in conversations for me, so I'm gonna bring it up. I think we should nominate Erky. We had her in the firing line, and I have information pointing towards her, and there is a possibility that I'm the drunk, and that information is wrong. I could definitely see that lining up, particularly if we have a pocket game, but if my information is right, she could well be the imp, and that would line up with what has happened so far. So I guess I would like to nominate Erky, and I would like to kill her, please, to just eliminate that possibility. Yeah, thank you for your time and consideration. I don't need to put my
do I not get to defend myself?
You do, yeah.
Of course. Jacob nominates Erky. I'm guessing that was your case. Did you want to say more?
That was my case. I would like to say Era Boo, and also Erky, you're awesome.
Thank you. You're awesome, and I want to kill you. I'm so honored.
Erky, your response.
I would suggest not killing me because I didn't understand the rules about my role last time. So when I agreed to be killed, I am good. I do have an info giving role, but I cannot die in execution and still have my role be done. That was the part that I messed up. So I would prefer not to be killed. I'm not bad. So if you want to kill me, I guess if that gives you information, but
well,
if you
here's
want,
the thing. With the way you're describing it, do we really think that there's a chance that the killer is going to kill you now?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that too. But if you kill me in this execution, we definitely won't get the information that I can get you. So.
All right.
If we have a Pucka game, we wouldn't get any info either, though, because you would have been poisoned before you died, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So do we want to?
Wait, Peter,
I think
so-
no, because you're healthy.
I feel like this is a really complicated one.
Yeah, do you have
could we have clarification on that, Peter?
a Pucka
If
and
someone
what
whose
role are you
role,
talking about?
a role where it activates on their death, would the poison resolve first before their roll, or would their roll? What's the ordering?
Sure. Can you give me a... okay, let's say... So the Raven Keeper isn't on the script, so I'll use the Raven Keeper for plausible deniability, let's say. So the way that I read it is the Pucka poisons, okay? And then the next night, the Pucka says, the previously poisoned player dies, then becomes healthy. So that's all acting on the Pucka's night order. That player dies and then becomes healthy, and then that player's, and then whatever, like in the night order, if that person happens at a different point in the night order, they would be acting at that point. So a Raven Keeper would not be poisoned when they get their information.
Thank you.
Okay.
I do think.
So, sorry, what were you saying, Yuha?
Well, I was gonna say I do think that's insightful, but I also have concerns about you potentially even getting killed at night. So I don't know if at this point it makes sense to keep you alive.
No, I think the best bet is to keep me alive so that I can be killed the way I need to be killed, or stay alive.
I don't think that ship is coming.
We're running out of votes also.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yes.
Are all good rolls info rolls?
No.
No.
Info roll is
They
kind
are.
of an informal word, but some roles get information, other roles do not.
So there are some good rolls that do not get information in our.
Yeah, like my roll doesn't give information.
The Virgin, the Minstrel doesn't get info. Mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The monk.
I'm not something that I guess my role could have gotten used for information, sort of, but I don't get information.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna push to votes. We have 5 players alive, which means 3 to put on the block.
I'm sorry.
Who are we voting for? Sorry.
Erky.
We're voting for Erky.
Hands up.
2, 3.
Very
3 is
telling.
enough. Any other nominations today?
Very telling.
I agree.
Well, look, if we want to do something else.
Has anyone heard Majora's or Clara's roll and believe them?
I have done a 3 for 3 with Clara and Erky, and I have downright claimed to Yuha.
Downright.
Bad.
Lied to you, huh?
She's totally lied.
After Yuha was dead.
I was shocked and appalled.
I know. I didn't trust you. And I did 3.
She did a 3 for 3 with me.
And Majora. Yeah.
Interesting.
What does 3 for 3 mean? Sorry, I'm done.
It means you name 3 roles that you could be. So one of the roles is your actual role, and then the other person does the same thing back to you. And what's really funny is when you name like 3 roles, and the other person names 3 roles, 2 of which are the same as the ones you named, and you're like, wonder what this could mean.
Yeah,
also,
that's.
if someone does a 3 for 3 for you, just for reference B, they don't technically have to include the real role.
That's why I don't like 3 for 3. A certain player of ours, Kevin, very seldom gives his actual role when he does his 3 for 3.
Yeah, if Kevin's in the chat, I want him to know that we're dissing him right now. Yeah.
I'm sure if he's not in the chat, he knows we are anyway.
If you do
Listen,
anything
if he lies,
Uh-huh.
If he gives you 3 lies, then he's on the good team. If he gives you 1 lie, then he's on the evil team.
Yeah, if he does anything chaotic and dishonest while on the good team, we call that polling a Kevin. Not if he does. If you do anything dishonest and chaotic while on the good team, that's called polling a Kevin.
How does evil win here? Do they just need to have? Is there 1 good
2
person
players
left?
alive.
Evil wins if there are 2 living players left.
Okay.
And one of them's the big bad.
So yeah, okay.
Well,
never mind. Nominations are just open.
Does anyone have any better ideas for a nomination or execution today?
I'm going to throw some information out, sort of, kind of.
Do it.
So, yeah, if this goes through the way it is, I'll leave that alone. Jacob, I might need to talk to you tomorrow morning, depending on how this works out.
Okay.
Final call for nominations.
Sort that out.
5.
I would like to nominate. I almost said nominate Jacob because he's a troublemaker, and I like him, but I don't like him right now.
You're dead, right?
No,
Not yet.
Erky is on the block.
I'm on the
It's like a little bit of a demon
Justice
desperation.
Yeah, so here's what I was gonna say. Sorry, Jacob.
Hold on,
Sorry,
hold
I'm
on. But before you
sorry,
get in,
sorry.
Erky, was that your case?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Jacob, your response?
I love the justice system here, where the person with their head on the block can be like, "No, I nominate that person," and we're like, "Oh, fair enough," and shuffle them out.
Also,
Look,
sorry.
I've proposed, like, you know, I think it's wise to kind of get someone out of the way who there has been sus laid towards. That's why I put Erky forward. If we think that's a bad idea, I'm happy for this vote to happen and for it to, like, if we do 3 votes for me, that'll tie it and no one will die. I'm happy for that to happen if people think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Peter, question. Peter, quick question.
Can you put your eyes in the skull?
Yeah, can you? Quick question.
Thank you. All right, yes, your question.
I'm gonna keep my head so still. Can the person on the who is getting nominated to die be a part of the vote for themselves?
Yes.
Like, can they vote to kill themselves?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw something in there. Jacob is still tentative to this game and has been hurt many times, so I'm just gonna make that worse. I'm gonna drive that dagger into his side even deeper. So then that could explain why he did what he did, but he pretty early on came across some information that was extremely telling of Erky. Pretty early on, it got sat down in his lap, and he held on to it and didn't say anything. And I think he was trying to see what else would come of that, and I get that, I understand that. But that's why. So when he told me this, I was like, well, then obviously, I told him, I said, we need to vote off Erky, absolutely.
Yeah.
But looking at this, like, I whispered Erky, then I was like, if you're really a good guy, then that was false. That was falsely trying to put you under, and that would put a lot of sus. That's why I encouraged Erky, if you're really a good guy, you actually need to vote Jacob, because that would have been like a straight out lie that he told. And again, he did sit on that information a lot earlier than he needed to, or a lot longer than he needed to, in my opinion. So if you were, go ahead.
Well, he didn't hold on. So he told me about it pretty early on,
and
that's when I started pushing for Quirky.
Can I know, Jacob, as a clarifying question, who you got the information from? Not necessarily what information, but like
it puts them at risk. We're trying to protect them from the big bad.
Are we late enough in the game that we could possibly put that out there?
Do you
can you at least tell me when you received this information, like what round?
This information was a combination of info from the first night and the second night, or first day and second day, I should say, actually.
Okay.
And
also, if the big bad kills tonight and we now execute someone today, we'll be down to 3 tomorrow, so we could just all go around and publicly announce everything tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the game doesn't end today.
We could push through with Erky's nomination and then look at Jacob tomorrow versus everyone else. I don't mean to. We might have a minion and a big bad sighing a huge sigh of relief that we're looking at these two folks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And on the upside, maybe the big bad would just kill whoever's left alive, and then we just move on to fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
I would like to go in neutral and have 3 votes on Jacob, so that I can determine if what I think is true about this game is true. I would like it to be Majora, Clara, and Jacob voting for Jacob.
I think the best thing for good is to let Quirky die. There are 3 possible bad people, and we don't want to go into the final day with 3 possible bad
That's
people.
a good,
And I do think, Quirky, at this point, you have, mainly because of us, but you kind of, without saying what it is, you said what you are, and I don't think anyone's going to kill you at night.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to push for a vote. 3 votes to tie, 4 to put Jacob
not for
on
me.
the
What
block.
am I doing? I forgot we'd done the vote for Erky. What's happening?
Oh goodness. Jacob is just like, I love democracy. Yeah.
Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy.
0 is not enough. Final call for nominations. 5.
I'm sorry, Erky.
You're not sorry, and that's okay.
Erky is executed and dies.
Dang.
Everyone go to sleep.
Oh.
Okay.
Wasteful.
Mhm.
Oh.
Wow.
Mark, we can get into a debate later.
Yeah, that would. Whoa, Jacob.
Well, maybe he'll wake us up in the surprise of the night.
He does that sometimes.
Okay.
But if he
Wait,
doesn't,
why do we
He's
know?
muted, so
Quirky's
he's
not the
talking to
demon?
someone.
okay, can we? We're gonna tomorrow.
I'm talking to chat. Rude
Oh,
of you
okay.
to
Yeah.
Well, you are talking to someone.
I mean,
That's
we
true.
said we'd do a talk round, and I know we'll need to do it publicly for
Yeah,
the
and when
chat
we
anyway.
find
But
out-
I did qualify to each person. Like, look, this information is predicated on me not being the drunk.
Yeah.
Like, if
Right.
I'm the drunk, this info was hella wrong.
Yeah, except
Um,
there would have been
and
things all over the
everyone-
place.
And everyone else alive was in the opposite version of this information.
So you're probably the drunk.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
means
sorry,
we don't want
gang.
to kill you because he would still count as like a good player in like
Yeah.
how many players are left, right? Like if it's just down to the big bad and an outsider.
I mean, I'm also not useful, so if it's a case of someone else versus me, then but like if this seems to pretty clearly indicate me as the drunk, which sucks. I hate being drunk. This is my first time being drunk.
It's
Ugh.
such a confusing thing.
Well, the thing is if you were drunk, your information would have been all over the place. But according to what you said, it was very consistent. You
Well,
would have
like,
gotten
yeah,
a yes,
so I-
no, yes, no, yes, no.
Oh yeah, Douglas. That's
Yeah,
in the
so like,
Deuterocanon.
does drunk mean like you can get you won't get anything right, but you can get crazy information, or does it mean you get consistently opposite information, like a what's it game, Vortox?
Your ability does not work as intended, so it's up to the
Okay.
discretion of the storyteller. He could give you
Right.
some true info, some false info.
He would be
Okay, so
messing
my
with
role
you.
was very much a yes/no thing, so I think probably it would just kind of be opposite there. Probably, like just based on.
But
how it
that
works.
means if there were times where you actually did come across the big bad, then he would have said a no.
Mhm.
But all the other times, like, so you were saying a yes for clear people, and
Yeah.
he gave you a yes, right? And then that means
Yeah.
if you came across other clear people, he would also have given you a yes. There would have been
Yeah.
indicators that your
the
information was
no-
inconsistent.
The no that I got was on day 2 when everyone else voted, and yeah, Majora, Clara, B, and myself, like all the remaining living
morning.
people were in that second day's vote. Sorry,
Died.
Peter.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Last night no one died. Discuss.
Mm-hmm.
5
Jacob,
minutes.
what'd you get last night?
Peter, could I ask a clarifying question in private?
Hi. What's up?
So, if I am actually the monk, the role says each night choose a player, not yourself. They are safe from the big bad tonight.
Mhm.
If the big bad for this game were a Pukka, and the monk tried to save the person that was going to die, that had been poisoned the previous day, would the monk's ability save them from death, or does it only save them from the initial poisoning?
Yeah, I was looking into that. Just as I was researching the script, and the way I read it, I don't know. The people argue about this, but safe from the demon means that the demon wouldn't be able to poison that person. In my book, so if you protect someone the same night that an alleged Pukka chooses someone, they would not be poisoned. If you protect someone on a night when the Pukka would have killed, then they also would not die from the Pukka there.
Okay, so it protects from both poisoning and death.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
Which means he would die tomorrow.
but that
Yeah,
would
we can
mean
only
that
get
2
poison
out of
once.
the 3 people here are still evil.
Mhm.
What did
If
Jacob
I'm
get
not
last
drunk.
night?
I got a yes last night.
I don't think you're drunk. I think B, you're
Mm.
drunk and you're dying tonight.
But he's been getting
But
good at, like,
if
he's been getting the same information this whole time.
But was it Clara Majora and myself who voted?
I think Quirky's the demon, and the Scarlet Woman was activated.
Why?
Dang, I just might have killed myself for no reason. All right. GG's.
Why do I think that? Because no one died last night, and I don't see a world where that can be possible.
I think that they still do
Yeah,
get the pick because
the Scarlet Woman gets to still choose someone to die.
Yeah.
If
if there's a Pucka thing and then there's a Scarlet Woman, just
I am the monk.
Really?
And last night I protected B.
So so would that mean that B was drunk, the poison the night before?
So I asked Peter about that, and he said that the way he reads the monk's ability is that it will protect from any of the big bad's abilities. So it would
Including the
protect
death
from the poisoning or from the killing. So if he's still alive, the day before he would have been poisoned, but he would not have died last night because I saved him.
What are there other scenarios, Tony, as a game clarifying question? Are there other scenarios that a death couldn't occur?
Erky could have been Big Bad, right? And then a Scarlet Woman.
A Scarlet
became
Woman,
Big
would
Bad.
that reset a Puka death?
It's kind of a vague question. There's always a scenario. The easy one is that no matter who the big bad is, they're always able to choose a player that's already dead if they want to sink a kill.
This is true. Yes.
Yeah.
If all right, so here's my scenario. If Quirky is the Puka and ends up being killed, there's a Scarlet Woman. That Scarlet Woman becomes the Puka. Does the previous Puka poison go through as a death?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. All right, we either have a big brain imp / Puka or this monk thing works out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fold.
Yeah.
Wait, you
Wait,
said you got a yes last night. Who voted last night? Yeah.
Myself, Clara Majora, which leaves B
Yeah.
out and leaves B looking sus. Just saying, unless I am the drunk, in which case it's still open between.
Wait.
Like Clara Majora.
So wait,
Dude,
Jacob,
I'm
you got a
100%
yes? A
Oracle.
yes regarding what?
So okay, you know what? We're down to it. I am the flower girl.
I can. That was one of the rules he told me. So
Yeah. So
yes, he told me that as well.
Yeah. Look, I've been clear with everyone that I was clear with. And everyone else I just didn't talk to.
question is, who is Majora gonna
So I learn if a demon voted that day, and last night myself, Majora, and Clara voted for Quirky's death, and I got a yes. If I am the drunk and not the flower girl, that leaves B out as being the evil person. Or my information is just skewy and it doesn't mean anything, and this is a whole soup.
I'm 100% the Oracle. I don't know. I'm not good enough at this game to convince you. But
so Oracle.
Everyone, I get told each night whether the person who died is evil. And
Okay, but that's a real nice evil player disguise.
Yeah,
Because
but I've also always been really bad at bluffing because I don't know the rules well enough.
Well,
But
here's the thing with the lie that Clara told me. She claimed to be the chef and said that there was 0 pairings. Now, if we're working in a world where it's Clara and Erky as the evil one, saying the 0 pairing is a good thing because then we wouldn't be looking at Clara and Erky together.
I was bluffing in the first place, so I just gave you a number.
Why Clara
Yes.
why Clara was trying to sell who she was. She's trying to sell that she's good, and that's why she came out as. So this is why Mayor is a really bad bluff, because it is really important to keep the mayor alive. And that as the big bad, it's really important to stay alive too. So as the big bad, you claim an information roll saying, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. As the mayor, you claim an information roll. Both of those are lies saying, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. However, interesting. What were the 3 for 3s that you gave people?
Me?
Yeah, you.
It was Mayor was one of them for each time, so I was telling the truth there. Chef was one each time, and then I think I alternated between Flower Girl and I might have told
Oh,
him
look
to
who's
stage.
talking right now.
Flower
you
girl.
told,
Hello.
you told me Flower Girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if she was the big bad, she could have used bluffs, but 2 of those were taken.
Nominations are now open.
Interesting.
I get that it looks sus. I don't have anything else I can say for myself, but
Here's the
I
two
recommend not
options.
doing it.
Here's the two
Yeah.
options I've got. All right. Clara is the demon, or Majora is so big brain he should just win the game.
Majora's
Either way, we
pretty,
should kill Clara.
Majora's pretty big brain, I will say.
He's big brained enough to dupe us all,
He
is
might,
what I'm
he
saying.
might.
Majora-
and
okay,
he deserves
Majora,
to win
what's-
if he did.
Majora, what's your role?
I'm trying to decide if I should claim publicly or not.
We're
Well,
there.
I feel like
I don't
because
think
if we
you should.
execute today and we get it wrong, then we're going to lose.
There's no
anyway.
executions on this day.
I think that this is my world. Ha,
Or do we
I did
not
it. Somebody
execute anyone
smacked me.
today?
No executions on
I think that we should get rid of Majora and
Yeah.
try to do a mayor win tomorrow.
I think Majora's bad either way. Like
if you vote out Majora now, they just kill someone tonight and win.
So I honestly
Oh,
don't
right.
think we should do
So
that.
there's no
Let's
executions
not vote.
today.
Let's not vote tonight and then not vote tomorrow. Majora,
I
what are
ask-
you though? Do you
Sorry.
think that's why they didn't? That's why they didn't
Second call
kill
for
last
nomination.
night, because they know that Clara's the mayor and they're trying to avoid.
Yo, that confirms it.
Claire has been
Oh,
lying
boy.
since day one. All right.
Okay, so
Yo!
I
Hey,
have.
look, no, like
Clara,
I-
Majora, and Jacob are all kind of sussy, to be
I
honest.
have-
Jacob
I
wants to
have a
Majora and
theory.
Clara.
Hold
Can
on.
I ask
Phil-
about B? Can I just ask? Does
What?
anyone have anything corroborating on like B being sound? Like
He just
from
told me he had an
being an
information
oracle?
role.
yeah,
Listen.
like
What, your
he's-
oracle?
Yeah, I'm the Oracle. Listen, and,
Oh.
Yeah.
and I think you're bad, so maybe that wasn't good to tell you, but that's okay. So
Go ahead.
I've also like I've been chatting with Coach and Yenza, and they can confirm that I've been like talking. I've been telling them of the Oracle since like the beginning of the game, and I'm also like I've historically been so bad at bluffing with this game. If I've been evil, I've just been claiming ignorance the whole time, and this is the only time where I've actually been like, I have a role. This is what it does. I know. I'm informed, and it's because this role is pretty straightforward, and I'm like comfortable in it. I've gotten zeros.
What info have you gotten?
What?
What info have you gotten?
I've gotten zeros the whole time, so everybody who's died has been good, unless I'm drunk.
So what
Final
poison?
call for nominations.
I just
not
wanted to
right
raise
now,
it-
Peter. Not right now. We're doing information.
We're
we didn't
busy.
even.
Yeah.
Did we even get a chance to
Fair.
talk? I can't even
Excuse
remember.
me,
if we got-
Peter.
No, Peter.
Peter,
Okay.
please.
I say we don't nominate and see what happens.
I want
I-
to
Like, see who they
Nominations
decide
are
to kill
closed.
tonight.
Okay.
Alright,
And everyone goes to
Can
sleep, and you can talk about it
No.
during the
You
night.
Oh my
never, you never
gosh.
execute on this.
I
You
don't
never
want to
execute
sleep.
on this.
I'm not tired.
Yenza, what's your theory?
The
Okay,
ghosts are the
so
loudest
here's the
debaters.
thing. I think that we did have a spy, but even then, the spy on night one, the big bad still poisoned me. The puka poisoned me, and so we agree it was a stupid kill. But they weren't able to meet up with their spy to get information, which means they weren't sitting next to each other. And then from there, I think that the spy has been able to meet up with Majora, and then kills according to whatever were maybe made. I don't know. That's interesting why they got Yuha. Maybe, who knows? Anyways, but I think that they know that Clara, even though Clara was being tight-lipped about it, they know that she's the mayor. And that's why we didn't get a kill last night. That is why we didn't get a kill, because they know that she's the mayor, unless she knows that she's the mayor. But let's not think about that. But right, because if we come down to 3 people alive, including the mayor, and they can't kill the mayor because it'll just get redirected to someone else. If we get down to that, then we could have a mayor win. So that is why no kills last night. Okay.
Mhm.
I think that Jacob gave us false information to point to Erky. I think he was like, hey, look, it's Erky. Maybe I'm drunk. I don't know. And Majora, what are you? Majora, what are you?
You won't say. You won't say it.
Yeah, I know he
Hey,
won't say.
Majora.
Yeah.
He won't
Can
say.
you-
I have given a 3-3 to 2 people, and I've claimed outright to 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those 2 people come forward and tell us what he is if you claimed
Well,
out.
that would be
Or-
betraying
Zero
shots.
deaths last
I would
night.
like to know
Wait,
what
Peter,
happened.
Peter, you are muted.
Everybody.
Peter, you're muted.
Oh, well,
Hi.
the dramatic reveal. I wasted it on chat. chat love you.
Oh no.
0 deaths. That's all.
All right. To the people
Hey,
who
Majora, can we talk?
No, wait,
Yes.
wait. I
Yeah.
need
We'll
everybody
come
here.
back
I need everybody
at-
here. Please.
We'll come
Okay.
back in
I need
7
it.
minutes.
To the people. All right. If anyone is here who Majora actually
here.
talked to and explained what his actual role is, can you just either confirm or deny whether Majora said he was the juggler or not?
No, I'm not juggler.
Also, hold on a second. Coach and Majora, how are you guys doing?
Yeah.
I'm doing
Yeah.
really
Working
good.
out for you.
He's
I
one of the
think-
people I revealed my role to yesterday.
Okay.
I think
Okay, no,
I
that's
think
cool.
we do the same thing we did last night.
We're just gonna be in a stalemate this whole.
I
We're
think-
stuck in this game forever.
If it
think I
happens again, we kill Majora.
I think I might
Peter,
be drunk.
Here, I have a
I think I might
logistics
be drunk.
question. Can I talk to you? Is he there? I'll give him a request.
Hi,
Are
what's
you
up?
there? Hi. Okay, so if I poison Majora and Majora is the monk, right?
Huh?
Then wouldn't his attempt to save B fail and B would die?
Oh, okay. So yesterday you had 2 nights ago you had picked B, and then
Yeah.
last night you pick Majora
Yep.
in the world
Yep.
where Majora is a monk.
Mhm.
So what would happen in that case is the monk reads that you're safe from poison. I mean that you're safe from the demon, which includes all effects from the demon. That includes poison.
Okay, so it honestly just wouldn't have even gone through the first time. If
Yeah.
Majora as monk would have saved B the night I tried to poison him.
Yes. If a monk protected
Okay.
the same person.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Things
yeah, no
were
problem.
going well, and then they weren't. What?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's great. We love it for you.
Yeah.
TC
Oh,
is in the
thank you so
chat.
Yeah. Hi, Connor.
I mean, the other TC, Map Hack,
Oh,
Trigger Cynical.
oh.
Tag that.
Oh, good stuff. Okay.
Bye.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Wow, everyone's everywhere.
If that's the case,
She could have always passed it on to, if there is a Scarlet Woman, she could have always passed it on to her Scarlet Woman.
Yeah, but doesn't the flower girl just say if somebody's evil? It doesn't say if it's the.
Oh,
Each
is
night
the
you
Each
answer
night you
gonna be
learn
what
if
the-
a big bad
Oh,
voted
it'll
to them.
be-
He's saying that the demon's trying to kill you, and he's protecting you. But if it
Okay,
happens
I guess-
again, the demon should learn and go after Jacob tomorrow night, or Majora's the demon,
I guess I could.
and then
see
we vote him
that.
out. So like,
I
if,
think,
if
dude,
no
I think
death happens,
Majora's bad, dog. I think he's bad. I think he is. I think he is. I really.
She was
do.
just surprised
Might
that
be.
Brian
If
didn't
Jacob's
go,
bad,
and
like,
there's a lot of people
that's
that are
the
suspicious
biggest.
of her.
That's the biggest big brain like
It's not
thing I've ever
yeah, I don't
seen
know. I
because
think he's the drunk.
I've
really
never
do.
seen any reason to think Jacob was bad, but I've seen every reason for Majora and Clara.
We still haven't figured out a drunk, and I think your information's been solid.
Okay,
So-
because if I'm drunk, then there's only one person. Like the
If you're
only one
drunk,
left
you
is
should
the
get yeses. Well, I guess it says might, so not technically, but
That would be up to Peter, which I don't like. That would I don't know, dude. This is such a mind game. I don't know, man.
It
Being
is.
drunk is confusing, and I don't think.
I
in real
think
life, I
Jacob.
am in the game.
I think Jacob's the drunk, and I think
I think so, too.
Majora's. It's either
I think
Majora or
Majora and
Clara.
Clara. If no. If he's the drunk, then Majora and Clara they're both evil.
That's just part of it. Like you just have to read the explanation, and that's part of it. So that would explain. I didn't even see that this was part of it. This is why we should read the script. Ha 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 ha. But
Yes, please read
but
the
that
script.
could also be something that's being simulated because this game is really fun.
Yeah.
But so
So-
that explains. That means though, because the chance of it happening twice in a row is very very slim. So that means he's protecting the same person, and the same person's getting targeted. So if we find out who that would be, then that would answer some questions. Otherwise, I think that's being simulated to
Yeah.
also protect against a Mare win, I think. Then again, I could be driving this game into a loss. I don't know. But I think that is definitely Majora. And I think that he is probably simulating monk saves to
Yeah.
avoid a Mare win. But we can't if we want that Mare win. We can't vote out. I think it is. I think it's Majora and Jacob.
Yeah.
But
Hold
the
on,
question
I
of
have to-
which one's the big bad. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just got a thing from Jacob, so I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Protecting B, and then you protected Clara, and now nobody died again.
My only problem with that, though, is I wanted one of them to die, because they're the only two people I'm suspicious of. I was hoping that one of them would have to be killed. Is there a world where both of them are evil?
I mean, technically, if we didn't kill, because according to Jacob, if Jacob isn't, what if they were working together? It's Jacob and Clara. Because Jacob
and that's why there hasn't been a death, because the only good person they could kill would be me or B, and I'm much more suspicious than B.
Correct.
So they'd want to leave me alive.
So if they were both, because Clara did claim Flower Girl for one of her 3 for 3s.
I'll ask.
So if
I'll
she
ask
already
Gibbs
knew
about
which
her
ones were the ones, maybe her and Jacob talked early, but it's just a matter of who is the actual.
Like, because Jacob targeting me, and he said that he got info on me the first day and second day, which is like Majora was one of the first people to talk to me at the beginning of the game and do a 3 for 3. Those are the only people that I had talked to.
Jens, a question for you from the chat. What are with the goggles on your head? Are you a steampunk streamer?
Tell chat that they're a bunch of little sussy bakas. Cool. Erky, we're having an adult conversation. Erky, I also that's hilarious. Hi chat, love you. Yeah, I guess I'm steampunker. I'm a business steampunk kid. Erky, I just want you to know, I have serious trust issues. Like serious. This goes beyond the game. This is my IRL life. You agreeing with me so much, you're like, yeah, that would work. Now I suss you. Now I'm like, oh, you want me to believe myself, don't you?
Man, these talking faces just.
Dude, I get a feeling. I get a feeling I'm gonna feel betrayed by the end of this.
Oh my God.
Protestants, am I right?
Wait, what happened?
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is like, Erky, I'm missing the 94th other theses that you want to give me about this game. I won't trust you until you give me them.
Nominations are now open.
So we're leaving it. We're not doing it today. We're not doing anything.
That's
Kill Majora!
But here's the thing: that the evil peeps aren't killing either. So
yeah,
like.
So
no,
here's
Coach did say if we get another no death night, we can kill Majora. And I'm
that's very bold for a dead person to claim, though.
I'm just saying, I am very much suspecting Majora. I do think it's Majora and Jacob together. And Coach said if we don't get a death tonight, we can vote out Majora tomorrow.
I will publicly claim my role tomorrow if we don't get a roll tonight.
So I do feel like this game more than ever, do I trust Majora? And I would feel adamantly stabbed through and chopped in the heart if he's been lying to me.
You wouldn't be the first one. This is quite common.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
This will be the first time I've been betrayed.
And it won't be the
So,
last.
no execution today, right?
Oh man, I don't know.
Just execution of good times and.
Well, here's the thing. Here. Yeah.
It was the
As in,
best
it's
of
all
times,
dead.
it
We
was
don't
the
have
worst.
any more.
Yeah.
We can't execute anyone until we're like fully certain.
Yeah, that's true.
Final call for
I just want to
nomination,
say
closing
that
at
like
5?
every time I've played this game, Majora has been bad, and so I just want to keep the tradition that he's bad. So
I know.
Hey,
Catholics do like tradition.
More often than not.
Nominations are closed. Everyone goes to sleep. Good night.
Okay.
Night, Mary Ellen. Night, Jim Bob.
Bad
Good
things
morning,
happen when I
little
sleep. I don't like
babies.
this.
I'm making a bathroom and I'll be back.
Ooh, me
sure.
too, me too.
So
Sussy, wicked
technically,
sussy.
we do wake up
So
Dude,
with-
only
What's the
evil
opinion?
people pee, man.
Urination.
They have smaller bladders.
Yeah.
Means
Oh my
for the
God.
wicked.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I don't
Basically,
know.
just ignore that.
Bro, we should have killed Majora. I'm
Goodness
just gonna
knows.
say,
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
sussy little baka over there.
Okay, where does
What
Sussy
is
Baka
that?
even come from?
Dude, it's a weeb thing.
Yeah,
Your
it's definitely a
school
big
is-
thing.
Okay.
We can
Okay.
lie
I believe
tomorrow.
Baka
This
is
will be good.
Japanese
This
for
will be-
idiot.
Yes,
Oh,
it
Really
is.
good.
Oh.
This will be really, really good.
I think I looked it up at one point because my kids were saying it. I teach high
We're
school
gonna
English.
give him a 1.
And-
Oh, perfect.
And I
They're
was
well
like,
read.
And
Five
it was
that
one
will
of
make
those
him
things
think
where I was like,
it's a
that's
star
weird. And then I
pass.
Urban Dictionaried it later to make sure I didn't have to like write anyone up. And we're good. We're good. But you know those things that kids say that you're like, what does that even, are you saying something here? Yeah. Anyway, I love my
It feels bad when people your own age are like that.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Like what?
could the game potentially be lost if someone gets killed tonight?
No.
No, because then it would go down to 3 people.
Yeah.
And
I know,
evil
but I
only
thought-
wins if it gets down to 2.
Oh, okay. I thought it was if evil
Right.
outnumbers.
Speaking of
Good.
death, we
Alright,
have
who's
one
dead?
last night. Congratulations to
You're muted
everybody.
again.
Oh,
Muted.
Papa. Mute.
speaking of death, congratulations. We had a death last night. Majora, you have joined the Unalive team.
Oh.
Majora
I
is
told you guys I
the
won more than ever.
What? No. No.
You all may
Wait.
How did you-
discuss for
Wait.
6 minutes.
Wait.
I-
Listen to me. Everyone listen to me.
B.
I'm the Oracle and I got a 1 last night. That means Majora's bad.
Or that you were drunk.
And I
You were
wasn't
saying
drunk.
earlier you were
That
drunk.
means Majora's bad and I wasn't drunk and the imp's still alive and they sacrificed Majora the minion.
Exactly what I was playing.
Oh,
Ah, we
Buddy.
big brained him.
Yep.
Can I just explain my role and like tell? So I am actually the monk.
Oh, this is terrible.
I hear
'cause
you.
So first time I had my
Ryan
ability,
the
which is night
only
2, I
good
protected
player
Clara.
alive.
Then I protected Erky. Then Clara again. And then I've done B the last 3 nights. And I believe that's why we haven't had deaths. Because B was the least suspicious out of us 4. So the evil team kept trying to kill him and leave the most suspicious people alive. They didn't want to kill the person who seemed the most innocent.
Yeah.
Dang it, that's a good argument.
And what you said
Also,
earlier,
I
though-
agree with
If
you.
Clara is mayor and the big bad tried to kill her, Peter could have always pinged it off to B
Can
to
I
be
get a
funny
false
because he
one?
knew I was protecting B.
well,
Can I
here's
get
the
a
thing,
false
didn't
one?
you-
Is that a thing?
Yes, but didn't you say earlier
If you're
that
drunk.
you were drunk because
Or
we
poisoned.
had Erky die, and Erky dying, we were convinced that she was not evil. And
What are the
everyone
odds
was
of me
drunk
getting
that-
zeros this whole time if I was drunk?
Depends
Peter
on
can
you.
do
Peter's
that. There was one
professional.
game where I was a drunk and he gave me a yes every night.
this is so hard.
RNG of that, dude. The RNG of that is like,
Oh my
He was
God.
giggling about it afterward. He said he committed to the bit before the game started.
dude, I can't get zeros the whole game, and then now.
When Quirky
Sorry,
was killed,
Jacob.
there was
I told you your
there was
information
5.
would be all over the place.
My information has been the drunkest of information.
I
whole
think
time.
Jacob's the drunk.
I think you are drunk, and I think
And I
Majora. I think they're
I-
scapegoating Majora. I
Wait.
think the imp
I
is
think
scapegoating
B is very
Majora.
Time
sober.
out. Question: if Jacob is drunk, then that means B
That
isn't drunk.
B's-
So B,
B's
did
sober,
you get a,
Majora
did you get
is
a
an
zero?
evil person.
But
I
you
got
got
a
a
one
zero.
last night when Majora died.
I'm surprised no one's talking about the
Majora's-
Pucka.
That's what I'm saying. Majora is the minion, and the imp is scapegoating Majora. Or no, I'm confused.
Or,
You only
or
gotta
is he
pay-
the imp
So
that
here's the
killed
deal.
himself?
Or Clara's the Puka. Majora
There you
was
go.
Clara picked B last or picked Majora last night and was drunk and is now just died.
Wait,
So-
hold on. What
It's
if
Clara?
no? What if the big
I
bad
mean, I
just
feel like
killed?
it's
No.
Clara.
What if the big bad just killed their minion, so that we would be down to 3, and we would vote someone off, the wrong
Of course, the
person,
last person
That's what I'm
was
saying.
and then we would lose the next day?
If
Or
we
they don't want us to vote someone off and get a mayor win.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
yeah.
And then
Well,
they
no,
can
that's
kill
why-
someone and win anyway.
I can't vote anyways because I can't. But I'm saying we
Dude.
shouldn't. We should get that mayor win.
No.
I'm
don't
thinking-
think
I
so
believe
the-
in the
Win.
mayor win.
That's a win for evil.
I
If-
believe in the mayor win.
I
thank
don't.
you.
Could we agree between
Sarah,
Jacob
I
and B?
swear.
I think
I
one of them is
watched
evil.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, what? Who's saying I'm what?
Yeah.
What?
I'm saying between Jacob and B, I think one of them is evil because you both
Whoa.
can't be drunk.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, for saying one
No,
of them
I
is
think
evil,
I think B was drunk last night.
How would he be
oh,
drunk?
Yeah, they're,
Oh,
they
yeah,
think it's a
two
gift
last
star
night.
pass.
Oh,
You
He's
mean
so
poisoned?
Or-
Poisoned last night.
Poison. You think I was poisoned last night?
Yes.
Zach, if we do have a
Majora
puka,
was Majora was poisoned.
Peter's
the night
just trying to
before.
start some drama, man.
Yeah, I
Majora was
am.
poisoned the night before, so couldn't protect you last night.
And then he was
Okay.
poisoned
and
last.
killed.
Okay.
And he was poisoned. So that's
So then
why you
he
gotta
would die
wait.
tonight.
Correct. If you
That
don't
was
execute
exactly-
anyone, B dies tonight, and then evil wins.
Correct.
I think we
Okay.
have to kill somebody. I think
Don't
we have to
claim
kill
Gabi
somebody.
if you're
Especially
not.
because you just no, especially because you just spoke that strat
Clara
into
should
existence.
claim Gabi if she's nominated.
I know.
Well,
I
here's
just
the
That
thing,
would make a lot
know.
of sense.
But
We
that's
have
the
to
thing.
kill
So,
somebody because you just
either-
spoke.
so
But Majora's
either we-
agreeing, and I think he's bad.
Right. Either we vote off Jacob or we don't vote and try for the mayor win.
I
I
agree.
think those are our
Why
Y'all
is
can't
Clara not evil?
Y'all
What in
can't
the
even
world?
nominate.
Man, because I'd be too hurt if Clara was
Be-
evil.
Because okay, so
Thank
if
you.
B
Could Clara and Jacob both be evil?
can I say this? Can I say this?
I think they're both
If-
evil.
If B is correct,
That's what Yuha and I were talking
if
about.
B is correct, he got a 0 when Erky died. He was still on 0 when Erky died, even though Jacob
Yep.
said she was a bad guy.
Yep.
B got a 0. He
That's
was not
suspicious.
poisoned or drunk or anything, and he got a 0 when Erky died. So she was clear, even though Jacob was saying she is clearly a bad guy.
Yeah.
But here's
That's
That's
why we're
suspicious.
sussing
Yeah,
Jacob.
you sussy
well,
bacas.
I have a question.
So either Jacob or Clara today.
Well,
I
here's the
nominate
thing.
Jacob.
Nominations are
Well,
now
Oh, the
Oh
nomination's there.
snap! First mover.
open.
Yeah,
Shit.
I nominate
Oh,
Jacob.
sorry.
Literally
Clara
all of
nominates
what
Jacob. Tell us about it.
our
I
dead
don't-
friend Dienza said. It's only one of them can be drunk, right? So,
No.
like,
I don't.
No, one's drunk
I
and
don't
one's
like
poisoned.
this.
Oh.
So I'm
Why are
I'm,
you
I'm,
giving up
deciding,
a mayor win?
I'm deciding then right now.
This could be Big Bad trying to throw their minion under the bus.
because if
Bruh.
we wait for a mayor win, then somebody could die, right? And then
sorry,
we don't get
sorry,
it.
sorry. I need to run a town. I glossed over. Clara, would you like to make your case?
I already did.
Okay, Jacob, your
Everything that
response.
Dienza said.
I think B is the evil one. Also, I am the goblin. So I wouldn't kill me if I were you.
If
Clara's,
Goblin.
if Clara is mayor, she should not be nominating anyone. She should want us to just take
She's-
the win.
I
No,
know, but
yeah.
you're not believing me.
Yeah,
I don't
she's
believe you.
like,
You're demon.
Wait a
How
second,
did-
no, he
wait,
just played
Jacob-
Goblin.
Jacob just pulled a trump card, dude. What the heck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I
it's Jacob. It's Jacob.
Wait, if it is Jacob, we lose though.
He's
He
bluffing.
is not Goblin.
I think
his
he's
minion-
bluffing.
His minion.
I say we go for Clara.
You think
His
he's?
I
minion
think
is
Clara
already
is-
dead.
he just
Majora's
called
already
Look at
Goblin?
Jacob. You look so happy. You
It's
look so
Jacob.
proud.
It's Jacob. It's for sure Jacob. He
I
is
think
bluffing.
it's Clara.
This is my poker
Clara.
face. Stop
No,
trying
dude,
to
I'm
beat
Can
me.
you
just-
do me a favor?
Guys, we
Clara.
need to
This
kill
guy's
somebody
a hate
today.
this.
Can we
Look,
just?
can you do me a
Why?
favor?
Oh wait, no.
Wait.
Now I'm really
Wait.
sussed.
This is so.
Jacob.
I mean, not shit.
Dude, I can't-
Three
I
players.
can't
I'm
right
pushing
now.
for a vote. Three
I'm a
players
goblin.
alive.
Why wouldn't
Two
I
to
want
put.
myself to die?
Two players. Three players are alive. Two to
Oh
put
my
Jacob on the block. Oh, I pressed the
Peter,
wrong
Peter.
button. Whoops.
Good night.
I pressed spacebar.
Oh.
Fine.
Oh my
He
God.
didn't raise his hand until the last moment.
We're doing it.
Seems like he didn't think
We're
it
doing
through, like he was
You're
making it up.
bluffing,
One.
Jacob. You're bluffing.
You're bluffing.
Two.
You're bluffing, Jacob.
Three
I love
is
this
enough.
so
Any other
much.
nominations today?
B,
Oh, I
B,
get to put my
think-
eyes in the
Any-
eye holes. Hang on. Okay. Wait, oh.
I still think it's
B, I
Clara.
think you should nominate Clara. Clara.
If he were Goblin, he would have put his hand up right away because he'd want to be executed. It's
No,
almost
wait,
like he
isn't
remembered,
Jacob
like,
dead?
oh,
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
but
were
he-
Goblin, I should
he
be
was-
putting my hand up. Like he remembered it partway through after he made it up.
Okay, Jacob,
Dude,
tell me
I
why
just
I
think
need to
they're both
nominate
bad.
Clara.
I do
Jacob,
too,
tell me
but I
why
think
need to nominate-
Jacob's minion, Clara's actual big bad, is what I'm thinking.
Jacob, tell me why I need to nominate Clara.
I don't want you to nominate Clara. I want you to nominate me because I'm the
Oh my
goblin. Then
fudge.
we win.
You're not. You're bluffing,
not.
though. All
You're
right.
not.
Enough with it. Enough with it. You're bluffing.
Lying. I'm using the new term, like the youth say, sussy baka.
What if?
Thank
What
you.
world does
Clara, I'm gonna be
being a
so
goblin
betrayed, I'm saying
want
right
to
now.
die?
The goblin
Can
wants
we-
to be killed. I want to be killed. Kill me.
Ugh.
Dude, your
We're
mind
doing-
games. You and
we're
your
doing
mind
it.
This
games.
is diabolical, Jacob.
What if Clara's the big bad and she's killing her goblins so we can?
That's- yeah.
That's the
That's
only
what Majora
world
and I have been
left,
saying this whole
I
time.
think.
No, he's bluffing.
I think
As soon as
Clara's
Duncan
gonna
had said
be
Clara and
Majora's
Jacob, he
Majora's
immediately turned on Jacob.
Yuhan, now you're on Majora's side?
I've
Bro.
been on his side this whole
We've
match.
been talking about this theory for like 3 days.
I started, or last night I said how much I trust Majora. We've been messaging because we're right next to each other. We've been texting it up, and we both felt before even now that Clara and Jacob were an evil duo, and Clara has been pushing for a mayor win, knowing it wouldn't come. And then
she throws her minion under the bus. Minion immediately follows suit.
To share this yet,
okay,
sorry.
The one person who we've got an evil reading on just after they die has been sitting on this info.
Okay, shut up, Goblin.
It's not info, it's a theory, so there's nothing to say.
I'm gonna die.
Don't listen to goblins.
Can we get Clara on the block?
Wait a second.
Need to put it on the block. I think B needs to nominate Clara.
Jacob was nominated before. Why didn't he claim Goblin then?
Because at the time he was nominated before, we weren't actually trying to kill, were we?
It doesn't matter. It's still a dub. It's still a dub.
Nominate and execute that day. It's
still a dub if you say
that's the role. Like
That's
you need
true.
to publicly
Erky
claim
was
it
the
the day
one
you're
nominating.
executed to.
It would still be a dub regardless.
Yeah. You could have said Goblin.
Clara.
Second call for nominations.
No, I'm not doing it.
Point.
I'm not doing it.
We got it.
Decision's made. Game's over. All right?
If you're evil B, I'm quitting.
Decision's made. Game's over. I
still think it's
Clara. Brian is saying he's not. Okay, so Jacob and Brian, you're the only ones that are able to nominate at this point. Jacob, do you want to nominate anyone?
Yeah.
Okay, Brian, do you want to nominate anyone?
See, if he was the actual big bad, he'd be nominated.
I still say we go for Clara.
I think you need to.
Do
it.
I'm gonna nominate Clara. I hate it. No.
Ryan nominates Clara. Make your case.
Full send.
Jacob would have nominated there. He would have nominated.
And that's an excuse for why he wouldn't nominate his big bad back after they nominated him.
We're taking him out.
Oh shoot! I don't have my ghost phone.
All right, Clara, your response.
Again, nothing to say, because yes, I was going for a mayor win, but then you guys were like, we need to kill someone. So I was like, great, I'll nominate Jacob. We'll make this happen. And then you guys were like, that's pretty sus of you. So I don't know. I don't know how I can do this, but
he would have nominated you if we were going to go to just killing him and he wasn't the goblin. Like that's why I had to nominate there, because he didn't nominate on his last chance.
He's hard claiming Goblin.
I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I think he's
I
could have done it to force my vote.
I'm going back and forth. I'm like, oh, it's Clara. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's Clara. I think that I'm going to go and say this right now because we're about to lose or win or whatever. But I think that Jacob is the big bad. 100%. I'm committing. And I can't do anything about it because I'm dead and lost my ghost.
That really means a lot, Yenza, but I'm the goblin, so
I've been killed as mayor once before. We can just say it happens
again. I know, and this time I'm standing up for you, Erky.
There's no way Peter would put you
it's not her.
If you kill me,
that's random.
you lose.
Don't do it. Let's get a tie. Let's get a mayor win.
All right, 3 votes to tie.
Let's vote her and get a
4
mayor
votes to put Clara on the block.
If you kill me, we will lose.
Give Clara a mayor win.
No.
Mayor win.
She's not a mayor.
Buddy, please trust
Clara
me.
is a liar.
Give me the
That's
goblin
2.
win, guys. What are you doing?
That's 3.
Erky, we gotta do it. Erky.
That's 4. 4 is enough. All right, Clara is on the block. Jacob, you're the last player that. Jacob, would you like to nominate Brian? That's the only mechanic.
Well, he could do. Oh wait, no, he can't nominate himself, can he?
I mean,
he's already on the block.
Yeah.
That would be really funny if I were. No, I'm not. I'm not. Clara's on the block now. We swap places because of this weird justice system this place has. Yeah, so I want to go. I'm the goblin and nominate myself again. Yeah, I mean, if it's the only thing I can do, why not? I'll nominate B because I.
We got it.
Sorry.
Just
wait.
Just for the heck of it.
What?
You know what?
I think good.
You just mark him as dead.
Oh no!
Was he bluffing then?
Jacob nominates B. Make your case.
I don't think there's enough votes.
Look, I wanted to go out as a goblin and win for the evil team, but since we can't do that, I will nominate B and see what happens.
Oh, you're right. Okay, Brian, go ahead and make your defense. Although I'm realizing there's only 3 votes on the table.
Yeah,
Listen, man, I'm the Oracle. I've been honest from the start. I don't know how to lie. I suck at it. I've always sucked at it. I claim ignorance when I'm the bad guy because I don't know how to lie. I'm being consistent, if nothing else.
I never know how to take it when someone says they don't know how to lie.
I don't, bro. I don't. It's not a
That
humble
was my-
brag.
He doesn't-
It's
that
not
was
a
my
humble
them a
brag.
masterclass,
clearly.
I'm just stuck in a poker face.
All right, 4
Like-
votes to tie, 5 to put on the block. There's only 3 in play, so this is a little bit of a formality. But listen, justice demands
We got her.
bureaucracy.
What does
Okay,
that even mean?
1,
Red tape.
2.
Oh my god.
It's
Erky,
not
I will
enough.
never forgive you.
There's nothing else that can
goodbye-
happen today
goodbye, Mayor Victory.
except for execute Clara. This,
I'll
and
never
I would
forgive
like
you, Erky. I'll
to
never
offer
forgive
my
you.
sincere congratulations to
Come on.
the good team!
Erky, if you would put your hand down, we would be in a totally
Dude,
different
I was
place
like-
right now.
Oh,
I was
Erky,
wigging out, and I
Erky.
was like, you know what?
Claire,
I'm
you
just
were
gonna
bad?
come in and hope that I
Yes.
Erky, that was insane.
That's
amazing.
This may be
Oh,
Quirky saved us. MVP.
oh,
MVP.
man.
All right,
Wow.
shall we
I don't like that I
reveal?
won. I don't like how I won.
That's amazing.
What?
We would've
Sorry?
just killed you.
All
And
right,
it's
no.
fine.
so
When Jacob was like, "Sure, I guess
bad.
I'll nominate someone," I was like, "Oh my fudge."
I
Well, like,
won,
I
man.
was
but at
already
what
on the
cost?
block. I was like, there's
But at what
literally nothing
cost?
else I can do here. I was like,
Ugh.
oh.
Clara.
I need some roll
gosh.
call, please.
yes,
Yeah.
roll call.
That feels
All right.
good.
So, as you have all discovered, your big bad, your malefactor, your demon, your bamboozler was the one and only Clara, who was the pucka. Very nicely done.
Ah.
On day 1, Clara chose Yenza, the minstrel, who was actually the drunk.
Oh, interesting. Wow.
Yay!
Yes, and that's what happened on night 1. Night 2, Majora, the monk, chose Clara.
Thank you for saving me multiple days.
And the town crier and coach, your town crier, learned this night a no on Yuha and Yenza as nominations. And Brian, of course, was your oracle who learned a 0. On day 2, I was listening to Non-Evil. Evil was trying to frame Erky as their malefactor. So I remembered that and used that later. That was helpful. That was good intel. Listen. If I'm overhearing your evil conspiracies, just put out all the information so I can use it and help you.
Aw, so sweet.
I know, right?
No, you're rooting for them. That's nice.
Listen. I just need look. I just have to know what wishes to honor win. Okay, whatever. I'm fair. I promise. Majora then chose Erky, who was your sage. That was probably not a great choice, but that's fine. Clara chose Coach. So Coach was poisoned and was on the nominations of Erky and Yuha. I still gave him a no because we were trying to sell the world that Erky was the malefactor, not a me.
Ebo.
Oh.
That of course leaves Yuha the virgin. Why did Yuha not execute the sage? Well, that was because yes, he was poisoned that day. And finally, of course, your goblin Jacob, who
I'm a goblin.
who was the reason? Originally, I was gonna make Majora the drunk monk, but then I realized, wait a minute, the minstrel is useless when the only minion is a goblin. So instead, I made Yenza the drunk just to help
Thank
with the
you.
balance.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm
Thank you.
Jacob, it was that close. It was that close,
Oh,
Jacob.
buddy, that was my
That
first time
close.
playing evil. I'm sweating so hard.
I switched